Waiting for your stream to go live. Okay, we are sounding right now. Just so you know, we are live. The mics are on. And this is a hot mic.
And now it's showing live.
Yay! I think, should we just show our faces for a little bit because people have been waiting. We were having some issues with OBS. Hello New York. Hello Mr. Kincaid. I saw you guys in the other video, which wasn't working, but this one is now working.
I don't know. I can't hear myself.
You can't hear yourself?
No.
What about now?
Hello. Yeah. How are you?
What's
my
up?
girl?
I don't know if Mr. Kincaid got stuck in the other one.
Yeah. Hi, Cam.
Hey, Cam.
It was showing just a video. It wasn't showing that we were live. I don't know why.
Weird. YouTube is weird. We're doing well. We're doing well. We just got back from Vegas and that whole adventure. Okay, thank you. Please message him. He's probably still stuck on the minute video.
Yeah.
All right. So how did you feel for the Renfaire? Did you like it?
It was interesting.
It was interesting.
Yeah.
A lot of interesting smells.
Oh my god, it stunk so bad. I don't know why, but like every 10 steps there was a new stink.
Hi, Dandy.
No worries, Mr. Kincaid.
No worries. We totally understand.
Hi, Dandy.
Yes, so.
Every 10 steps, it was like a freaking, the worst stink. Like just such a potent stench. And it was something different every like 2 minutes.
It was true. Like you would smell
like freaking
meat,
cow poop.
and then poop.
And then like smoke.
Weed.
And then like burnt.
And dust.
Then the lake.
Oh, the lake. The lake
It
smelled
was
like mildew.
I literally almost threw up at the end there when we were like trying to find our way out.
It was one of the most potent smells I've ever smelled in my life.
Stinky.
I'm not joking. Like there's a lake. Okay, so this is in Sunset Park in Las Vegas. It's like the park right by the airport. And it's basically where you want to go if you want to fish somewhere easily. And, you know, if you just want to go to a park with some grass, because a lot of parks, you know how it is, the grass is dead. It's kind of not that dead, but it's not the greatest area either. So anyway, there's been a lake there forever. And so this lake, apparently they don't clean it or something, because it was so stinky. It was one of the stinkiest stinks.
I don't even know what that smell was.
It was like mildew. It was like rotting. It was like dead fish. It was like a little bit of everything, man.
Hi, Christian. Hi, Just Lou.
Hey, guys. Hey, Lou.
The park just smell. And it was just like, I don't know if it was the food being cooked there or something.
No. But when we got to the lake part, that was strictly the lake.
That was the worst.
That was
every single place had stink.
It was like every little bit was different. You had like vape smells, very strong.
Yeah, just smells I've never even smelled before. I can't even describe it from how bad it was.
I was telling you when I was walking there, I haven't breathed in 30 minutes.
That you literally ate all that stink.
I can hold my breath for a long. I can hold it for 2 minutes. I would do this, and then just walk and walk and walk and hold it.
You ate it.
What? You're gonna eat it anyway. I can't. If I smell it, I'm gonna want to puke. And I gotta keep my composure. Hey, Bob,
you can taste it if you breathe in
Amanda.
like that. Hi,
Jen,
Joker.
is that your sister? Yes, I'm Jen's sister.
Yeah, this is my sister.
The
we don't have
smell.
Grinchy.
Yeah, we need Grinchy.
All right.
We're gonna go get her. So Grinchy's gonna react to some videos because she is the relationship expert, because everybody knows that she's married. And she has her thoughts on how to run a marriage and how to get a man. If it goes in the mouth and nose, it goes to the same place as Cam. Hey, Brian.
It goes straight into your mouth. At least it's being filtered by your nostrils.
It's being filtered by your nostrils. Okay, Grinch, how's it going?
Hey, girl.
Hey, Grinch. I think I got something that's going to interest you that is up your alley.
Oh, really?
Where were you guys with all those smells? We were at the Renaissance Fair in Las Vegas, the Age of Chivalry Fair. Would you ever go to one of those, Grinchy?
I mean, thank you, Grinchy. Yeah. It depends. Oh, nice. Girl.
You need
Get
help
it together.
Just anger. Hey, Joker. I'm sure the camel poop. Yeah, that was one of the many smells.
Smells.
The smells. Timothy.
Yeah, girl, like, I would avoid going there just for the stink. Like, I'm not an outdoorsy kind of girl, you know?
Understandable.
And I don't like fair food. It's just greasy, fattening, fat. All that it is.
Yeah, we didn't eat anything really there. We got one ice cream because we had spent like 6 hours. It was like a soft serve ice cream because we hadn't eaten anything in like 6 hours. My mom's like, I want an ice cream. And she grabs it and immediately drops it.
Oh, nice.
It was like a comedy movie.
You're like, ah!
Why did she drop it? Was it because of the purse or something?
I don't even know. I just looked down and I saw ice cream. The whole
They gave her another one, but it was just funny.
Wow.
Everything was weird. Okay. It
thing
smelled
you
like
didn't go,
Gosh's
Grinchy?
house.
Yeah. Yeah, good thing I didn't go. I mean, and all those like weird pirate men or like weird medieval like I
Yeah,
don't
there
know,
were a lot of
girl.
wizards too.
Wizards, huh?
Yeah.
Rip
Just making
ice cream.
Hold on. You guys hear that or?
I don't hear anything.
Okay. That's good. We don't want to hear this, but later we're gonna have to hear things. Okay. So Grinch.
Yeah.
Let's see what we have here.
Yeah, there were orcs and stuff.
So this lady, she's a NASCAR driver.
Okay.
And her name is Natalie Decker. And she's been with her boyfriend for 6 years. And
Okay.
she really wants
6 years.
She
Okay.
really wants a proposal. So she did this whole reaction saying, when you have been dating for 6 years and he still
Is
hasn't
it that
proposed.
famous NASCAR driver?
I don't know. I feel like it's not the one, that Danica one.
NASCAR driver.
What are you guys saying?
When you said a NASCAR driver, I'm like, a NASCAR driver.
Wow, I'm making fun of my accent. Okay. All right, so let's do this.
Bowie Decker. Oh, it's not Danica Patrick. Hi, Wisconsin.
So the song was Careless Whisper.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I've seen this. Okay, that's just a waste of wine, girl.
Okay, so she got a lot of backlash over this.
So,
right?
I mean, she should get backlash for wasting her really good wine.
Exactly.
You know.
Alright. So I'm gonna find the boyfriend's reaction to all of this, which I found more interesting.
So, did her boyfriend not know that she posted this?
I don't know what the boyfriend thought. Let's see. This was his explanation. Because people started saying in the comments, like, oh, you need to dump him. That's a red flag. It's been with you for so long.
Yeah, exactly.
And so then she said, no, he's a good boyfriend. And this was what she had to say about him. Let me see. Could it be that the TikTok thing just doesn't put the freaking volume
Stuff
up?
like that, I know, right? It's like unbelievable.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I don't know why this isn't sounding. Right. So yeah, it is up. You don't hear it, right?
Yeah, no, I don't hear it.
Mhm. I have everything up here. Of course it doesn't sound.
I'm just gonna rest my eyes.
Grinch.
Yeah.
Why is that light bothering you?
Yeah, I need constant beauty sleep. As
Okay.
much as I can get. So I take these short little naps whenever I get the chance.
Okay, understandable. Yeah.
Reggie, where's your neon light? What neon light? Can't you see I'm getting beauty sleep?
Mhm. Yeah, I love that I do all of this and it doesn't work at the end of the day. Are we gonna have to bring in Cuz for this?
No.
Yes.
I think she's dreaming.
1, 2.
Grinchy's so moody. Hi, Matt.
Hey Matt, welcome. It has been decided, no Jenny. No Jenny.
Neon sign, I mean.
Gotta get cause we.
No.
What do you think Grinchy dreams of?
I think she dreams of red carpets.
Red carpets? I don't want this to like blast everybody.
You like that dream? Oh, thank you. Wow. Whoa. Other planets have you visited? Hi, Sean. Grinchy dreams of me. Grinchy. Why did you wake me up? I was having a good dream. What were you dreaming of? I dreamt that I was living in the ocean. And then in the Aquaman.
Oh, really? Well,
Yeah.
you don't think Kryler's gonna be upset about that?
What if Aquaman was Kryler? Was he? No. It's just a dream. Alright? We're allowed to have dreams, okay, girl? And no, I don't dream of you. Are you kidding me? You dream of me dreaming of you. Get real. With the neon names? Well, they didn't have one with me, so I had to get rid of them. You can't help what you dream? Exactly.
Yeah, it is a subconscious.
No, I don't cheat.
What do you think? What if you feel like Kryler would dream about other people?
He doesn't. He told
I
me.
mean, how do you know if he's telling the truth?
I guess technically I don't. But I'm like a humanoid lie detector.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How
I
is
can
that?
tell when people are lying. I can smell it.
Uh-huh.
And I definitely know when Kryler is lying.
Oh.
No, you weren't in my dream as Aquaman. Are you kidding me? Ew.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
let's see if this works now.
that is a good gift. Thank you, Ozone. A dream is a dream. Like, what do you want me to do?
Oh, yes. Thank you,
Okay.
Cuz Replay. We got it.
Hi,
Sorry
Paul.
about that. OBS
I can't
goes
control what I
crazy.
dream. Okay.
I mean, you kind of can if you got into lucid dreaming.
Yeah, well, I didn't do lucid dreaming.
Okay, so this is the boyfriend's reaction here. So we had the one that he didn't propose for 6 years. This is the guy here. And you gotta see that he's very enthusiastic in this video.
So he knows about the wine
We're
video.
at a little science
Yes.
date.
This is the girl?
Derek, everybody.
Yes.
The boyfriend that I've been dating for 6 years and he still hasn't proposed. Anyways, Derek. And if my mouth is red, I'm drinking a red slushie. But Derek,
I want a solution.
why haven't you proposed to me yet?
Just haven't gotten around to it yet.
Okay, what do you think about that?
Awkward. Okay, why would you post this?
Yeah, I don't know why people post
Like,
these
I know
kinds
if they're
of
couples
things.
content and all that, but like this girl, this is not it.
Yeah, it was definitely...
You're totally tone deaf right now.
It's definitely a choice.
Yeah,
She really wants a ring.
that's not how you get
Valley high all the way. All right, that's not how you get it?
it. No.
How would you say you get it?
First of all, if you've been dating for 6 years and he hasn't proposed, bye. Alright? Like, and if that's what you want and they know it, and they're like purposefully ignoring it, yeah, bye, yeah.
Okay, they're not that serious.
No, okay, the cutoff for how long you should wait, 2 years, no more. And that's already a lot.
Do you have plans to propose to me?
Yeah, one day, hopefully.
Can we be a little serious? Come on, you're not hangry anymore. You just ate. He's trying to quit chewing, so he's been a little on edge lately. Because he's trying to give up tobacco and nicotine.
Red flag.
I'll give him.
Okay, that's already a red flag. If you're chewing tobacco, ew. Like, have you seen what that does to people's mouths?
True.
It's disgusting. That turns your teeth like tar black.
Cam says she will complain if the diamond wasn't big. Probably. It's a good...
I mean, I
she
would
wants
complain too.
a ring as big as Grinch's. She's jelly, clearly.
Of course.
And then Edward says you're cringe personified.
Excuse me? Well, then you should look in the mirror.
Okay.
Give him a little break.
How is it going to be a surprise if you keep asking me about it every day? Stop asking about it and it will happen.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'll try my best to stop asking about it. I'm just really
Don't try your
excited for it
best.
to happen.
Just stop asking about it.
Just do better, Natalie. Do better. Okay, but
What?
really quick. Tell everyone why you already feel married to me. I feel this way too. I feel
What do you think of his body language?
Okay. He's telling her, stop asking, like, are you kidding me?
Mm-hmm.
So you just expect her to wait. For one day, you're just gonna be like, okay, like, no, okay, this is a two-way street. If one of you wants to get married, and you're not gonna deliver, then bye. You know?
I feel like his body language is pretty. He's pretty sick of her. That's the vibe I get in her
Yeah.
attitude.
I mean, he just looks so disinterested, and like
He
he doesn't
does.
even want to be with her.
Definitely, I don't know.
Like, how do you not see these signs?
He doesn't seem very enthusiastic, and it's embarrassing.
Like, bye, you know?
And I kind of don't blame him.
this way too.
We share a bank account. We're on the same phone plan. Have a house together. Own companies together.
Multiple businesses.
Then what are you waiting
What more do you
for?
want from me?
Then, like,
Wait, and
why
for
the
those of you
light?
who don't know me,
you
Yeah.
know, you already live together. So either you don't even get married because you're already, like, practically married, or you just do it already,
Exactly.
you know?
It seems like he should have thought twice before he got so enmeshed with her stuff.
Yeah, you know what? Just some of these people nowadays, like, they're so desperate to get in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
They'll just get into it with anybody. And now look, you're, like, stranded. You know?
Yeah.
See,
we know
that's
about
why
Stranded.
yeah.
Like pirates.
I was totally sure of that, Kryler, and I made sure of that.
How did you make sure?
Because I knew.
You just knew?
Yeah, I just knew.
Like how?
What do you mean, how?
Intuition?
I did
or...
my, yeah, intuition and the research.
Ah, did you do the old research?
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Of
yeah.
course. You gotta do that background check.
Yeah. Exactly. And interview his friends and family.
You have to.
You have to. Like, immediately. Like, don't even wait.
Alright, so we're gonna continue this.
I raced professionally in NASCAR, and we met racing, like short track racing locally, and he quit racing to come help me find sponsorship so I can pursue my dream. Like, that's better than a ring. But I still want the ring.
Plus the dogs are in my name, so I know she ain't going nowhere.
All right, we're ending it there.
Wow, holding the dogs hostage.
Okay, so then, like, girl, what are you talking about? It's better than a ring. Then why are you whining about wanting a ring?
Exactly.
That's not a replacement. That's not the same thing. Okay? Like, dumb. Like, you're just, like, dumb.
Her whole strategy is bad about this.
Yeah, okay, that's, like, not gonna last 2 more weeks. Like, they're
think-
done.
I think not. That became viral on TikTok. So let's see. Then this is the behind the scenes of the wine video because that took a little bit of,
Psycho.
you know, engineering. And you know who helped her film the wine video?
The guy.
The guy did. Her boyfriend. Here you go.
Film me not on TikTok so I can see the frame. Like that. I'm thinking that. Take that for a second. Spit it. Pour it. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. And is there enough room for text? Because my text is gonna say, when you've been dating for 6 years and he still hasn't proposed.
Okay, so she just said the text there to him, and he had like zero reaction. He didn't laugh. She said the caption was gonna be when you've been dating for 6 years, he hasn't proposed, and he has not reacted at all. He just grabbed the hose. Don't you think it's funny? That's what she said.
Are you proposing?
Oh my god.
Okay. Ah, that's cool. And it's okay if it goes a little long because I can edit it.
Okay, this is the song here. Please stay.
Yeah, I can't see it.
I don't think she needs the views ozone because she's a NASCAR driver already. Sing so loud. I wish that we could lose.
No, I
this
still think
crowd.
it's definitely through the
Maybe
use.
it's better this way. You hurt each other with the things you want to say. We could have been so good together. Okay, she almost choked on the wine there.
No, I want my nose.
He does not give an F.
Let me just dry my hands off so I can see the phone. Okay, because I have to make sure this is perfect.
Hi,
And
Jennifer.
he's wetting her butt for, like, why is he doing that? He's like watering her.
Okay.
I don't know about YouTube. This is so awkward.
Okay.
I'm freezing!
He's cleaning it.
I don't like it. Stop it. It hurts.
So
Stop it.
it's basically that. That's the behind the scenes of that adventure.
Why would you film it? Like,
Hi, Jennifer.
I do think it's definitely through the use.
I feel, Brian says, I almost do feel a little bad because of how completely little he's into it. Twerking as well, says Matt. This is the most weirdest. I can't see the rest of Cam's comment. Yeah, so it continues. This was a wormhole that I really went into. Or a
Wormhole.
rabbit hole. Whatever. Star Trek. Alright, so this is what she does on his days where he hangs out with his friends. This is how she gets
When your
involved with-
boyfriend says, Saturdays are for the boys.
Alright, I can't.
Laptop, big t-shirt, Billy Eilish.
Exactly, that's the song.
So you become the boys.
When your boyfriend says Saturdays are for the boys. Do the hot shirt, Billie Eilish. So she became the boys. What do you think about that,
Okay.
Grinchy? What do you think about becoming the boys?
I mean, if you want to tag along sometimes, sure.
I know you love to tag along to
Yeah,
things.
yeah, definitely. Like, I do that all the time.
You do.
That, I mean, I guess you have to give them at least a little bit of space.
You do let Kryler be friends with Gosh.
Exactly.
You know, they have their bro
And trust
stuff.
me, I don't want to be hanging out with Gosh all the time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Look at his face driving. Hey, 21st.
You know, and also, like, if you post it a lot like that, it just makes you look clingy. Like, even
really
if you
does.
are, like, don't post it.
Like, if you're clingy,
know.
don't post it.
Exactly.
That's good advice. All right, so we're going to continue down the
Hey,
rabbit
21st
hole.
pilot.
Okay, so more overcompensating here. This is her talking about their Friday morning together. Look at this man driving this tractor. All right, it's a country song. Oh, we're tractor and a tattoo, and I love this man, and I love this man, and our life together.
I love this man.
Look at his face. Look, why is he looking down like that?
Okay, why is she
We
like
are
in a
living
dirt
our
road
dream life.
in like flip flops?
Look at reevaluate. He had to reevaluate his life there.
What are they doing? So, what do they live on a farm?
I don't know. I guess one of their houses is a farm. So she can't give him any space at all. Apparently, not even in the tractor.
No. Yeah, I don't know. Like, that's a little bit.
It's a bit much.
It's tone deaf. Definitely.
All right, and this is one of my reasons why. What do you like? Do you like pumpkin spice, Grinchy?
Of course I do. Who
course
doesn't
you-
like
of
pumpkin
course.
spice?
Well, you know what? This girl also likes pumpkin spice.
And you know what? Anybody that says it's basic, shut up.
Oh, okay.
Because it's good.
Do you
okay.
think this video might change your mind on it, or?
No.
All right, 1 second. Oh man, I clicked the wrong one. That's okay. I got another one. So she. There you go.
To Starbucks for. But then I accidentally also got this. And this is my first time trying a pumpkin spice latte. I'm obsessed.
No. You can't take one sip and then like not even taste it and then be like, I'm obsessed.
That's a good point. How do you become obsessed with one sip of anything?
No, that's like fake, girl. Like at least like sit there and be like, really good, you know? Like,
Exactly.
I'm obsessed.
Yeah.
Like, no, cringe.
So you've done more sips of the pumpkin spice.
Of course, and I don't drink cold pumpkin spice. Okay? If you want a real latte, it has to be hot. Period.
Okay. Did you know pumpkin spice flavoring comes from the pumpkin's butt? Can you guys please max your volumes? I mean, I don't know. We can talk like this now. Jenny, talk like this.
Hello. Is it really that low?
Simps. All right. So yeah. Oh man, where'd I leave the candle? They make it really hard on TikTok to like share anything.
That's obsessive.
Let's see this. This is the same one. All right, give me 1 second. Sorry.
You say it's hard to share stuff from TikTok?
Yee. Like to put it in a thing. Okay. What the heck?
Natalie
Let's see.
Decker for 10 million.
Ah.
I think she's hired a PR firm to storyboard her social media.
Oh,
yeah,
think
you know,
so?
I think that's very possible.
It does.
They have a big arrow that says copy link.
Yeah, but sometimes it's like the posting, when you post it on your notes, it's weird. And then you email it. We had some issues emailing one of Jenny's projects over here. Yeah. Well, you won't be around for that, Grinch.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I hope I'm not around for that. Do Grinchy's armpits smell like guacamole? You're disgusting.
See, like right now, it's sending me to just random TikToks. I wonder if she took down the video.
Why are you obsessed with my armpits?
Because Zero's obsessed with armpits and feet.
He is. He's like disgusting.
Why are you disgusting, Zero?
Yeah. Okay, you're never gonna find a girlfriend like that. Just saying. Someone are beating up someone. I am not. Yeah, you are.
All right, so how
The Guardians lost. They suck.
I don't have this on my list. What time is it? But would you like to see something disturbing, Grinchy?
I mean, I thought I already was.
So, have you seen the Jeffrey Dahmer series?
Girl, don't. Yeah, what about it?
Well, how do you feel about true crime in general?
I watch it sometimes.
Sometimes, right? It's entertaining. I mean, it's good to see
But I
the
don't like
evil
to see
of
it
the
like
world.
actually acted out.
Yeah.
Unless it's like a fake movie or something. But
Okay,
if
so
it's
how
like
do you-
real.
So, how do you feel about people that do fan edits for
No,
Jeffrey
girl,
Dahmer?
No, girl. See, this is why I don't like it. Like, why are you crushing on a literal serial killer? Like, if he was still alive, he'd kill you.
Okay, so some I think are about.
It's because they're always casting what is known as
Attractive men.
heartthrobs as the murderers. Like, are you kidding me? Disgusting. And like, it's not like he was even good looking. Exactly.
Okay, so these are
That's not hot. Are you kidding me? Hideous.
These are
And I
simp
don't care about saying that.
TikToks about Jeffrey Dahmer.
If Jeffrey, oh my god, are you
If
kidding
this
me?
isn't another reason
Okay,
why
like,
the
he'll be
internet should
dead.
be bombed,
Like,
this
he'll be
is
dead. You want to be dead?
Dahmer kind of hot, not gonna lie.
No, he's not. He looks like a freaking nerd.
So they have like a hot song behind this. I don't know. They have like a trending song.
He's literally so ugly.
If Jeffrey Dahmer was into women, he could definitely have lured me into his apartment. I'm sorry. These are his victims.
Oh my god.
He killed 17 men that we know of.
Horrible.
One was deaf. So these are all the guys. So these are people simping for a man that killed 17 people, a 14-year-old, a deaf man. This is from the show, so it's Evan Peters. So people are setting this to an Adele song.
Okay.
When he murders this guy.
I don't think he looks. I don't
Because
even
they
think
were
he looks like him.
shipping.
No,
He did a good
definitely
job
doesn't.
sounding like him,
Just
I
because
feel.
he has the same hair and glasses doesn't mean it looks like him.
So it has a song behind this. I set fire to the rain. Watch it burn. It's like also the sped up version. All the videos about Jeffrey Dahmer, let's remember his victims. So at least one thinks of the victims. All these people died.
Age
Oh, this is the
17.
show where he was eating someone's organs.
Ew.
The prom pictures. This is another person that played him. Okay, and not only are there fan edits, but there is also a dance called the Dahmer dance. Have you heard about that, Grinchy?
No. Thank you for the follow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is what happens when you do these shows. Yeah.
Okay, so these are actually men that are into this,
He was
which I was
eating a
surprised.
human.
So he did this weird dance in the show. Like in the club, he would go to gay clubs and he was just weird. And so he didn't know how to dance and he would get drunk on the brewskis. That's what he would call the beer. Do you think
Oh, dear.
him and Gosh?
I knew it. I knew Gosh had a lot in common with him.
Because Gosh calls beers brewskis. So that's how he would lure people to his house. He would be like, oh, do you just want to open a brewski? So he would drink a lot of brewskis, and then he would go to the club and just dance in his seat or just dance really weirdly with like no rhythm, all strange. So that became a TikTok challenge, and people are copying it and setting it to the beat of another popular song and with a stupid caption. So that's how he would dance. Let's see.
That is the stupidest dance I've ever seen. Like, you look literally dumb.
Hey, bro, you're drunk. Let me take your keys and get you home. That was his line. So this is if Jeffrey Dahmer was black. He'd have more rhythm. My ex texted me. I guess that's supposed to be an organ.
Why is he eating it? Oh.
So this guy does look a bit like him. That's how it was in the show. How do things turn into a trend?
Why did I say they?
I don't know, because they're Zoomers. All right, so let's see. We've got that.
Horrible.
Would you ever do that?
Awful.
Would you ever do that
No.
dance trend
No.
based on a serial killer that killed 17 people?
Yeah, disgusting. Oh my god. Like, are you kidding me? You know, out of all the people to, like, be crushing on.
And this is a real fan edit of the real Jeffrey Dahmer here.
Ew. Ew.
So this was like a comic book in the 90s based on him. And this has like a song behind it like, oh yeah, baby, you so hot, oh my god.
Okay, you realize he's also, like, dead, too, right?
Yeah, you dead and you kill people. Oh, boom, 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 chaka, boom, boom, boom. I don't know. I was just in the comments also like were disappointing in humanity. Let's see the comments.
It's an
Okay,
edit.
but why are people getting mad?
And it's an edit of that a murderer. There shouldn't be an edit of that a murderer. Why are you so stupid? Like, you're sick in the head, okay? Like,
Jeffrey.
do you want to get murdered?
Yeah. Jeffrey, would you like some ice cream? I got Ben and Jerry in the freezer.
Who was named Chance? My boyfriend's name is Chance.
I don't know. It seems like very young. Okay, this one
How
got
can
me.
a serial killer be so cute? His jawline. Oh my god. What jawline? There is no jawline. He has a weak chin.
He's got his jawline in the freezer, Grinch.
Oh my god. Like, are you kidding me?
Sadly, there's a bunch of people.
This is like some weird, I don't know, like, this is like a fetish kind of thing.
It definitely
like a
is.
murderer fetish. Like, seriously, the worst kind you could ever have.
These are Jess's comments about Ted. Shut up, Cam. What
We
the
live in a
heck?
simulation.
This is all too strange. It is very strange.
It's disgusting. Are you kidding me?
Sadly, there are a bunch of people who are attracted to murderers that are locked up. It's a thing.
I'm telling you, it's a fetish. Absolutely. Okay, girl, well, when you get murdered, yeah, you're not going to be able to make any fun little edits anymore.
Exactly. Or what if your family member got murdered?
Exactly.
Or somebody you cared about? Would you like to see people like simping
You know
for
what?
their
I
killer?
think some of these people need like a psych evaluation because
They
maybe
do.
they're like prone to being murderers themselves. If you think it's attractive that somebody takes another person's life brutally, then I think you're a little sus.
A little?
Yeah. I don't trust you. I don't want to talk to you.
Okay, Grinch, so that's the material I needed you to see today.
All right.
Hope you had fun with that. I don't know how much
I'm very disturbed. Okay.
Hopefully next time it'll be something less disturbing.
Yeah.
Or cringy or sad.
Sure. All right, I'll see you guys later.
Bye, Grinch.
Bye, Grinchy. Bye.
All right. So that was Grinch. Now we will be entering Jenny's favorite territory. Jenny, what are your thoughts of
Hi, Rebecca.
the Dahmer thing
I already said this.
on your stream?
Stop making movies and shows about freaking killers. Real ones.
I watched the whole thing. I watched the whole 10-episode series. It was
can't watch
good.
that.
It was good if you like those kind of biopic stuff. It wasn't that gruesome. It had its moments for sure that were really disturbing. Like, it's not super bingeable. But if you're intrigued by true crime, it was a good series. And Evan Peters did like a really good job. He really did sound like him. And
Just
he
like
got the mannerisms down.
when they made that Zac Efron.
Well,
Ted
Zac
Bundy.
Efron didn't do such a good job because he doesn't look anything.
It doesn't matter.
Anything like Ted Bundy.
Because they picked a good-looking guy to be a freaking
Well, just
murderer.
because you used to simp for Evan Peters, it disturbs
Dude,
you.
there's... Okay, the proof that people are simping for Evan Peters as Dahmer is proof that he was a heartthrob.
Yes,
A lot of people like Evan Peters. I
just
wasn't the
showed
only
you-
one.
I just showed you that people were simping for the actual.
Yeah, but a lot of
Dahmer.
people do like Evan Peters.
I know
in
you were
American
one of them.
Horror Story. And he's been in a lot of things. I don't even remember. Just love Zac as Ted Bundy.
Well, come on. I mean, I just said that was the best he ever
Richard
looked in the
Ramirez made a
70s
good
look,
Bruno.
okay? Did you know Ride a Prisoner can be a real thing? You can be a prisoner's pen pal. Oh my God, Richard Ramirez would make a good Bruno.
Who's Richard Ramirez?
Oh, a very
A murderer?
famous murderer. Yeah, I wouldn't be wrong about that.
Just anybody that is, Hispanic looking, has a beard.
Are you throwing the racism?
Yes.
Okay. So, let's see.
And my
So, I also have gone down.
falling apart.
Yeah, we need definitely a new one of those. Speaking of very dark rabbit holes, I went down a dark rabbit hole.
Like a butthole?
That too. I think I would prefer to see a rabbit's butthole than what I've been seeing. Looking at
Fish Lady Bruno.
Archive of Our Own has been something.
Why are you still
So
at this?
people made fan fictions of the fish lady from Encanto. You know the fish lady that said, "One day my fish would die, the next day dead." Something like that,
Fish
right?
bish.
Yes. So people that are obsessed with the movie Encanto, which are adults, okay, these are adults.
I'm sure a lot of them are teenagers.
Yes, these are adults that are obsessed with it.
I don't write Fish Lady stuff.
No, not fish lady. But you know her like fanfic name, which is like Señora Pez Muerto and all this stuff, right? Like you were aware of all this.
Is that her fake name or is that actually her name?
I thought it was just like a fan thing. I don't know. That's what you told me. You
What
said
if she was credited as like that?
I don't know. You're gonna have to look it up. Jess says she hates it, but looked up more because I have to. You simped for the one guy who made the best.
Yep.
Jeffrey Dahmer says Paul.
I didn't know he was gonna play Jeffrey Dahmer.
No, okay.
That was like
I'm
I
gonna be-
saw him in X-Men.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
That
He
was
was
like
great.
8 years ago.
He was a great actor.
And then I watched American Horror Story and I hated it. And then that's where that ended. Didn't really go a lot further than that.
Okay, so this would be technically the second Dahmer you've simped for.
He's also Jeremy. Because
Jeremy
they always
Renner.
have to pick good-looking people to play murderers.
But Jeremy Renner didn't look like him at all.
And that just shows like how many movies they've done of freaking Jeffrey Dahmer. Okay, so if I go kill 20 people, I'm gonna be infamous. I'm gonna have 1 million movies done of me. Okay, who wants to die? Who volunteers to die?
Hey, go to TwitchCon and then see who you can convince to die.
Go to Twitter.
Why we're definitely
I'll be famous.
definitely
yay.
not going to be allowed now after that. Mad Bandit stuff.
Dude, yeah, if the Mad Bandit were real, people would love the Mad Bandit.
One fish, two
She's
fish,
not even a
red
murderer.
fish. This one has a little car. This one is Bruno loving. What is Paul talking about? Who's gonna play you, Jen? Says Mr. Kincaid.
Why can't I play myself? Oh, because I'll be in jail. Okay.
All right, so we're gonna read the Fish Lady. That took a very dark turn.
If Natalie Portman wants to play me,
Natalie Portman's like 20 years older than you at least.
they can make her look young. It's called CGI.
Okay, it asks you
Hi, Lottie.
to consent because apparently this is
What is this?
Dark
I
stuff.
hate this. This is triggering.
I never stopped loving you. After a long time of grieving and hatred, Fish Lady
Dude, they're totally ignoring that she's married. She had to
Finally.
do it.
talked to Bruno.
She talked to Bruno one last time. She had to do it. She couldn't stand all these negative thoughts she keeps having about her childhood friend, her first love, Bruno Madrigal. She finally realized that it wasn't his fault. Her fish died. It was her fault for not getting the fish a bigger
There are
cage.
typos in this.
It's not a cage, you idiot. It's a freaking tank. Her fault for not giving the fish the right amount of food. Her fault for being a bad fish owner. After finding out that Bruno was back, she couldn't stop crying. She was happy he was back, but also scared that she would have to face him soon.
This is a woman who had literally 3 seconds in the whole movie. Okay.
She wanted to apologize, really, but she didn't know where to start. She had a feeling that it would be very soon, though, which made her more anxious. She was in the market currently looking for some food to last her for the next week. It was a beautiful sunny day, having the sun high in the sky, shining down on everyone. Where else would it be? A perfect day to go swimming, she thought to herself, while smiling, just thinking about swimming with all the lovely fishes. It's not fishes, idiot. She was just about done with her shopping when she bumped into someone slightly shorter than her.
Okay, so I love that this person is also obsessed with Bruno's height like you are. Because they're stating that
I'm not obsessed
Also-
with it. I'm just stating that that's how tall he is.
you always say on your stream he's 5'4". It's a perfect
Because it's a
height.
perfect height for me, yes.
He was too tall in Disneyland, and it was the perfect height. And this person's also like that.
As she was about to apologize, she realized who she bumped into. It was none other than Bruno Madrigal himself. She stood there in awe while feeling her face become a little red. She didn't expect to see him here of all places. And damn, he looked good for 50. Bruno, she says in a whisper, shock evident on her face. As she stared at Bruno, the more she noticed he barely changed since the last talked. Excuse me? Since the last talked, he still had his beautiful brown eyes that shine in the sun. They're
Okay,
hazel,
they're
idiot.
not brown.
His brown hair that it's black, idiot. Looked like it hasn't been brushed nor washed in years.
Well, they got that point right.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I wasn't looking where I was going, Bruno said while looking at anything but Aaliyah's eyes. What? She thought it was cute how shy he was, making her blush slightly more. She was about to say something when Bruno quickly walked away, leaving her standing there like a statue. She forgot about her groceries after that. It's been a week since what happened at the market, and Aaliyah.
They just gave her a
That's, like,
totally different name.
Not even close to Hispanic name. Couldn't get Bruno out of her mind. Yeah, he was on her mind all the time, but before now, he clouds all her thoughts every single second of the day. She couldn't handle it anymore. She had to see him again, just one last time to find peace with herself, to apologize. So she got ready to see Bruno and end it all.
Oh, it's gonna have a documentary.
She was obviously anxious about what he would say to her. It's been 10 or so years since they last spoke, not including their encounter a week ago. Once she got ready, she headed to Casita. On the walk there, she began to think about negative scenarios of what could happen. Bruno not accepting her apology and ignoring her for the rest of her life. Bruno accepting her apology, but then saying he doesn't accept it and that he was lying. Him saying she will die tomorrow, just like her fish. She shook her head to get rid of those thoughts. He was never like that. He wouldn't do that. She never realized she was a Casita. She was at Casita until the door opened. She snapped out of her thoughts to see Bruno was the one who opened the door. Bruno was looking at her, waiting for Aaliyah to say something like he knew she was going to apologize.
Knew with an N.
She just stared at him, though, her mouth slightly opened, waiting for the right words to say. It's all right, Okay, he's psychic then? It's all right, I forgive you, Aaliyah, Bruno said, slightly looking up to see her better. How did he? She questioned in her mind as she held a puzzled look of her face. I assume you're confused by that look on your face. I looked into the future the day we ran into each other. I wanted to know if we would see each other again soon. I couldn't resist. He looked away while fidgeting with his hands after he said that.
He's doing this like in the Disneyland picture.
Bruno, she began as she cried, running to give him a hug. I'm so sorry, Bruno. I wish I wasn't as dumb as I was back then and realized sooner that you just wanted to warn me about my fish's death. If only I had listened and took it seriously, I couldn't prevented it from happening. Bruno stiffened when Aaliyah hugged him. What? But he slowly wrapped his arms around him.
Sus.
He slowly wrapped his arms around him. He rested his head on her shoulder as she rested hers on his head. When they let go of each other, they stared into each other's eyes, waiting for the other to do something. Bruno started to lean into Aaliyah's face while closing his eyes. Aaliyah wanted to hurry this up, so she leaned in closer the gap between them. She leaned in closing the gap between them. Aaliyah's lip was soft while Bruno's was chapped. What? This is just roasting Bruno.
I think Danny wrote
She
this.
didn't care. All she cared about is this beautiful moment in her life.
That's it. That's how it ended.
Hi, Jose.
I made you read that because I had to read that. Hey, Jose. Welcome.
Complete garbage. 0 out of 5. You should just quit
Right.
life.
You should quit life.
A literal 10-year-old wrote this.
Yeah, because you know who's obsessed with Bruno? 10-year-olds. No,
A
nobody else.
10-year-old wrote this. No. Okay, if you're obsessed, this is what I don't get. If you're obsessed with this, why are you like pairing him up with other people? I don't get it.
You should. It should be.
No
you.
matter how much, exactly. No matter how much I like a movie, I would never do fan fiction of random characters getting together.
Yeah, why?
Like that's just effing stupid AF.
Okay, but if it's random fan fiction of you getting together,
Exactly.
it's
See, that I understand more.
Okay.
Now, if it was like, I'm a fan of,
Evan Peters.
okay, like, it's like when people liked Hey Arnold and they would do fanfiction of Helga and Hey Arnold getting together. Even though I used to read it, but.
You used to read it. Scratching it.
Hey, I was part of an elite Hey Arnold's fan club back in the day. Elite.
This podcast has turned into Jenny trashing kids' stories. Who forced you to read that, Jenny?
What?
'Cause
No,
this
he
is, this
didn't.
is the thing that you love the most. This is what you get most animated
This is not
for.
what I love the most.
It's,
This is what I hate
talking
the
about
most.
Bruno and trashing children.
Because children are idiots.
You said that like plankton.
Okay, and you totally ignored that this pez muerto biatch is married.
Oh yeah, in the story.
So she just completely cheated on her husband and her children.
True, because she did kiss him.
Complete garbage.
They didn't address the fact that she was married. Sounds fake.
Because they don't
perfect
have
for Halloween.
anybody else to grasp onto in this stupid movie.
Mm-hmm. You mean Bruno and the fish lady?
Yes, the only other female in the movie that wasn't related to them of the dead man.
The what?
Because if it wasn't,
I don't even know what you're talking
if the
about.
movie wasn't about their family, then you know they'd be shipping it with every single person.
Oh, because it was all his relatives.
Exactly.
And it wasn't in Alabama, so...
Exactly.
Okay, so we're going to read your fan fiction now, see how much
Now we're
better
gonna
it
read
is.
something actually good.
Okay.
Perfect for Halloween. Halloween. Podcast has turned to Jen trashing. Jess lies again.
Shut up, Cam. All right, so let's see. This is a lot.
Did you have a stroke?
Can you see this? Because I can't see crap.
It's really small. I can't see it. I mean, I can read it from my iPad.
Okay, read it from your iPad and we'll just keep it on me.
Okay. Now I'll give you some backstory. I wrote this while I was watching the Yankees, by the way.
Okay. Oh, what?
Yep. I mean, I kind of already had it in mind. The backstory is, I'm in Encanto.
In Colombia, like early 1900s.
Yeah.
Magic exists.
So we actually just appear there
Okay.
by Magic board game, okay?
Okay.
So the rule of the board game is you forget the movie, okay?
The rule of the board game.
So you pick what movie you want to go in, but when you go in, you forget it.
I just want to say that Jeffrey Dahmer also invented his own board game and made his victim play.
Shut up.
Okay, go ahead.
Stop comparing me. Hi, baby. What you doing, baby boy? Come here, cutie. Oh, he want to be with mommy.
Oh, the cat is here.
You want mama.
People are just going to think you absolutely went
He's
insane.
worried about me. Oh, baby. You worried about mommy. Go up here. You know what?
Just bring the cat. Just grab him.
What do you want, little baby?
The neediest cat in the world.
Oh, kiss you, baby. Look at my baby. He's so cute. What you want?
He didn't make it in the fanfic.
Mommy. What you say?
Hey, Pear Mountains. Not this story. Wait, does Cam know?
I think I told her once on stream.
What?
So, that's how we get in the movie. So, yeah. So, it's you and me and we're in there. And we don't remember it.
Is
so,
this board game made of human skin? Is a valid question.
So,
Didn't answer.
why do I think Jen... You think I would write that? I'm offended. Okay. So, we go into the movie and, you know, it's like before the whole ordeal so that we're like acclimated into it. So, we get involved into the
So
plot.
who's we? Is it you and me?
Yes.
Okay, I'm involved. Okay.
Okay. So, you know, they are very nice at the Encanto and they let us stay there. So then they actually let us stay at Casita.
Okay, this is just the backstory. This isn't even the
This is the
story.
backstory. While our house is being built.
Okay.
So
At
in the
least-
guest room, there was a secret door. That's where I found Bruno's wall, and that's where I met him. Okay, now let's
Okay.
go. Now we're not living there anymore. Now we're in our own house.
Okay.
Okay. Jenny was particularly anxious. Sorry, baby. I just
Cat
kicked
is
the cat.
under.
Jenny was particularly anxious to see him this day. She'd already crafted the perfect system on how to sneak into the walls of the casita without anyone seeing her. So as the day was nearing its end, she finished up in the classroom.
Okay, what class?
She was teaching.
Okay, now you're a teacher. Okay.
Then headed down. What else would I be doing? Then headed down to the casita. The entire day she felt bored and empty with everyone and everything. She only had one thing on her mind, and that was Bruno. She checked to see if the coast was clear. She saw Abuela sweeping something up and quickly sneaked right past her into the room where the secret door to the walls was. She was finally in. She sighed in relief as she looked around the darkness of what was behind the walls of the house. The casita.
You should totally post this on archive of our own.
It always creeped her out just a little bit. It was dark and grim, the rats running about and pooping. But she didn't care because she
Like
was just
Annie?
glad Annie, to be able to see Bruno again. She walked through the mess of planks of wood and random things like old furniture, etc. She finally got to his door. Knock, knock, knock. She stood there for about 30 seconds until the door was slowly opened.
I knew you were gonna say.
Her heart fluttered and her eyes lit up as he slowly revealed himself from behind the door. There he was, a shy smile spread across his adorable face. "Hey," he chuckled cutely. "Come in." She stepped in and immediately hugged him and kissed his cheek. Jenny loved how easy it was to hug him. He was quite short, only a few inches taller than
See,
her,
everybody mentions a short thing in the fanfics.
so she could easily wrap her arms around his shoulders.
Okay, go ahead.
"Wow. How are you?" she asked, standing rather close to him, placing her hands on his chest. "I'm good," he said. I was beginning to worry. You weren't going to be able to make it. His eyes would dart up and down, showcasing his insecure/shyness. Jenny's stomach did a full-on somersault. She thought to herself, "Aw, he was waiting for me. He must have missed me. Of course I was able to make it. I wouldn't miss coming here for anything," she said. She fluttered her eyelashes as she talked, her smile filled with pure adoration. They stopped and stared at each other for a second, Jenny wondering if they're going to kiss again. But then Bruno breaks eye contact and starts to speak. She was a little disappointed. She wished he would take more initiative sometimes. She let out a small sigh as he turned around.
Am I saying what you were about to say without knowing?
"There's something I've been wanting to show you for a while," he said. "Oh?" she answered. What could it be? She thought to herself. She saw him reaching into a drawer and begin to pull out what looked like a vision. A million questions started to run through her mind. I thought he didn't have visions anymore. Is this an old vision? Is it something bad? Is it something about me? He walked toward her holding what was definitely a vision.
Just read this before. I've never read this in my life.
Jenny
I
braced
know.
herself for what it could be. To be continued.
What the F? You made me go through all that. Nothing happened.
It's to build suspense, darling.
Que mierda fue
Yeah.
esa? It was nothing. Why did Cam say he heard about this?
Yeah, because of the backstory.
Oh my god.
Just see, love the details. Thank you. And it did build suspense because you're wondering what it is.
He held a small sign asking for
Stop.
spare change.
Enough.
Jess loves. No, I don't. All right. see how animated she gets is what she loves the most.
No, this is what Jess loves because she told me to write this.
I said whatever idea you had in your brain, just write it down because you said you were gonna make a fan fiction. I was like, well, you better do it.
Wait, do you want to read the last one I wrote?
Wait, there's more.
I wrote this one on stream.
Okay.
Do you want to hear it?
All right. Scared. But okay.
It's definitely not serious. It's really stupid. I need more.
Because the other one was serious and not.
Yeah, this
stupid.
one was actually really. Writing that in 10 minutes was 100 times one of those idiot kids. And then he asked if they didn't.
What?
Her heart pounded like never before as they did the smoochiness.
The what? You just criticized somebody for saying stupid things.
I told you this one was stupid.
It's moochness.
Her heart pounded like never before as they did the smoochiness against the walls of the walls in Bruno's wall room. He passionately kissed her neck, and Jenny, me, felt goosebumps travel throughout her entire body. Bruno, you naughty boy.
Okay, this is enough. Okay, this is worse than the other one.
She whispered under her breath. His hands traveled down to her waist like this. She then pushed him
What?
onto his
He
dirty
did
little
this?
sofa chair thing and smooched him a lot on there as she sat on his comfy lap.
Okay, all your things involve a lot of laps.
Then the kissy, no, not the last one, passion started to die down a little.
Passion?
As it was going on for a long time already. So Jenny gave him Eskimo kisses on his soft, plump proboscis.
What the F says yeah.
Then they cuddled for the whole night. Jen went back to her room and wrote all about it in her journal at the end. The
What?
smoochiness. Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Well, you know what? I'm gonna have to cleanse my mind because I have one more thing to show you. I didn't know if I was gonna show you. But this one's another one, X-Reader.
Burn. Oh, God.
Right.
Thank
Look
you,
what you
Brian.
did.
Thank you.
The words, Jen,
Glad you
stop
enjoyed
it.
that. What is this garbage?
Okay, this one's called Burn. So you gotta read this because I can't see. Can you see this or?
My soul burned for you, cariño. Carniño. Oh my God.
Carniño is like a version of meat.
What is that? A mixture
It's
of
trying to act like they know Spanish.
meat and a child? I can't seem to get you out of my head. It's like you're a record stuck on replay forever in my mind. A record that plays such a sweet melody because that is what you are. A sweet, beautiful melody. I could drown in your beauty. I just want to soak you in, to drink in everything you do. I want to submerge myself in you. I am in complete amour with you.
It's Italian.
What? Now and forever. You light a flame in me that causes me to burn brighter and hotter than I ever have been in my entire life. I hope you burn for me. I hope you burn. It was quiet aside from the sounds of cascading sands off the distance. Although despite the tranquil setting, Bruno couldn't sleep, not even for a moment. His entire being was riddled with anxiety, flooding his system with frustration. Bruno, you are the only one who has not taken a bride. His mother's words continued to haunt him, taunting him almost. He wished she would stop. It wasn't like he didn't want to find love. He desperately wanted to find love. To find someone who finally accepted him, flaws and all. Someone he could share the rest of his life with. Someone so he finally couldn't be alone. Someone who made everything all right.
Alright, I'm gonna
How
fast
many
forward
times did
all
you
this.
say someone?
I know.
All right, where
All
do I...
right, go here, go here.
He sat up in his hammock, racking a hand.
Racking a hand. Haven't
Through
you ever
his-
racked a hand?
Dark girls and exhaustion. A huff escaped past his slightly What? Everybody says the chapped lips. Are you kidding me with the chapped lips? And where did it ever say he had chapped lips? This offends me more than anything. Okay, you're a fan of Bruno and you're saying his lips are chapped. This is
You've got two people that said 2 for 2 on this.
This is trash. He was sick of meeting up with these women just to be left with disappointment when he couldn't sense that spark. That feeling so many people described themselves feeling when they had met the one.
Like Grinchy, that she described.
Their true love. He couldn't go on like this. He needed answers. He usually wouldn't do this, now for himself, but he was desperate. Alma was growing impatient. He needed to know if he would ever find someone. If
Okay,
he could
so-
make...
Yeah, whatever.
This is
Okay,
long.
he's got a
Oh
new
my
vision.
gosh, this is
He's
really
got a new
long.
vision.
With that being said, he closed his eyes and began to channel his vision. A gust of wind began to pick up, the sand around him catching on the breeze, whirling and weaving it into shapes and images, telling stories of future events for only Bruno to see. Once he felt grounded enough, focused enough, he opened his eyes. The once gentle hazel green
Oh,
now
this one got the eyes right.
replaced with bright, luminous jade green irises, matching the shades of the magic that wove throughout the swirling sand. His hair whipped wildly.
With my hair back in.
Around him, he turns into Willow Smith. Searched for something, anything, a glimpse of a vision that could give him some indication of what was in store. A sign that he was going to be okay, that everything would work out. There, the luminous flecks of green began to form an image. It was Bruno standing in the rain. At first, the man felt his heart begin to sink in his stomach, but his breath caught in his throat as he watched the image of himself hold out his hand. An invitation. His palm met with another, and the silhouette of a woman came into view. Person says someone, as much as Jenny says whatever. Someone get Bruno some chapstick. Where's the ending of this? Is this really that long?
No. You gotta stay
Is this
here.
that long?
You just gotta see the vision. You gotta see the vision. The vision's the best part.
They were dancing, they were laughing, they were happy, even as the rain continued to beat down and drench them both mercilessly. The woman's
Hurricane.
face finally began to come into focus, and Bruno couldn't fight back the look of amazement that plastered his face. He was awestruck. She was the most beautiful woman he had ever seen. From how she smiled to the way her soaking wet hair flew about as they danced, from her nose to her eyes. Everything about her was bewitching. He couldn't help but let the small laugh of amazement escape his lips, his chapped ass lips, as he watched something wrap his arms around her waist, pull her into the embrace before capturing his lips in a chaste kiss.
Chaste kiss?
The hell is
Chaste kiss?
that?
That's like a modest kiss.
Him and the woman were surrounded by his family in this one. Bruno's sisters, smiling and conversing with the woman as if it was
whatever.
the easiest.
Okay, this one.
Other moments flitted in and out of focus in the sand. Moments of sweetness, a tender kiss, the pair in each other's embrace under the stars. More intense moments also appeared, Bruno hungrily capturing her lips while his hands roamed her body. Her touching him in a way no one had ever before. Her on top of him with, I'm scared, her head tilted back in ecstasy. He felt his cheeks burn bright as he had to
Which
tear
cheeks?
his eyes away quickly, feeling as though he was spying in on someone else's private moments. A private moment that made him feel guilty for seeing her in such a way before even knowing her. How long is this vision? Like, his visions were just like a picture.
His visions were a porno.
That's what this is.
Even though his future was...
His. Is this really that long?
Oh,
I
it
just want to see the
continues. Who
ending.
was she? Look at this.
Hi, Bo. Jess admits she is the best part to this. Fanfic fan. The best part. Boy, I
So
can't
everybody
read that.
knows her. She's a daughter of a baker or something named Ruiz. She was very bright in school and seemed to be hardworking. Agustin began recalling, trying his best to remember the timid girl from class that she once was. She enjoyed the arts. Look, you guys have something in common. Bruno, perhaps, could you speak to her about literature or theater? Strike up a conversation, he offered, beaming over in Bruno's direction, knowing he too enjoyed the more artistic subjects. Do you remember any snacks she would eat? I could make them for her to feel more welcome, Julieta. Look how nice the family is accepting.
As she began dishing up breakfast, the sense of each dish filling the air, causing everyone's mouths to water and stomachs to rumble. It warmed his heart to see his family coming together to support him. Although he could now feel his mouth going dry and his heart begin to beat a little faster, he had completely forgotten that he would have to speak to her at some point. What if he stuttered over his words? What if she found him dull? What if they had nothing in common? His eyes caught sight of the tablet once again. It's not a tablet.
He caught sight of his
Idiots.
iPad.
And those worries seemed shrink as he was reminded that they were destined to be together. This was their fate. He was meant to be hers, and she was meant to be his. They were destined to be happy together. Alma clasped her hands together, a silent sign that she had made her decision. Perfecto. I shall speak to Santino and Sofia later today.
So those were her parents. So apparently her parents hated...
And you're like, what, a 40-something-year-old woman? She went to school with Agustin.
I think they were technically younger in this version. I don't know.
What?
Didn't you love that one?
Quit life. Disapproval. Who wrote this? I want to know your name so I can curse you.
Hold on. You can see it. Scroll up for like 5 years. I was like, you need to read the vision.
Rating,
Loaf.
mature.
It's Loaf's
Not as bad as
Library.
the other one. Loaf's Library? You suck. I curse you now and forever.
I knew you were going to hate this one even more than the prawny one.
Hey, look, at least the prawny one at least gave you the perspective of that was you.
Well, supposedly this is supposed to be you too, in a way, because it says Bruno X Reader.
Oh, really?
It's supposed to be you, even though you have a whole like other family life. So it's not really you. So they're describing a different woman here, but they're acting like putting it under the category if it's like insert, self-insert.
I'm going to do a fanfic of Bruno proposing to Natalie Decker.
That's what she needs. I bet you that would make her feel better. She'd show it to her boyfriend and see, even this guy with chapped lips will propose before you.
Why the chapped lips?
Okay, so we gotta bring in Gosh to talk about the Renfaire. So the Renfaire was
I'm going to go to the bathroom really fast.
okay. So we've never gone before, but I had heard a lot about it from people that have lived in Vegas that I knew, other fellow nerds, you know, and they were like, "Oh, you have to go to the Renfaire." So, well, we were there in Vegas for a couple days. I was like, "We should go. It's the 7th. You know, we've never gone before. We can take Gosh. Let's see what it is." So we found some costumes at a thrift shop because we had all our costumes here, and we just did it spur of the moment. And I thought it was gonna be like people going together and talking about, you know, whatever, like the Middle Ages and drinking beer and the jousting or whatever, and just people kind of pretending to be from the Middle Ages, like some people, like the workers. I didn't really expect there to be like a whole society dedicated to pretending that they lived in the Middle Ages, because that's what I found. I found a whole society of people that paid a lot of money to sleep in some tents in Sunset Park. So Sunset Park is where a lot of homeless people live. It's right by the airport. It's just a park. It's a park with a nasty lake. The lake is smelly now. It's seen a lot of stuff over the years. So people were paying like a bank to sleep in this park in a tiny little tent that looked like it was made for a child. And I just couldn't believe people were doing this. There were no toilets. There were only porta potties. Those people had no private toilets. There were no sinks. You'd have to pump the water to get water in the sink. There were no showers. None of this stuff. You could have stayed in a very nice hotel for the price that these people were staying in the tiniest little crappy tent. It looked like a teepee. So while we were walking around, I was just fascinated by what the heck are all these tents? What are all these people doing? And so I talked to somebody who goes to the stream, who's also from Vegas. If you know him, his name is Potato. And he was like, "Oh yeah, people pay a lot of money to be in those tents." So I started Googling around, and did I find a rabbit hole of the kind of people that want to live in those tents. Gee, I wonder why it smelled, says Mr. Kincaid. It looked really fun. Okay, maybe not so much there. It was fun, but it was like intriguing. Like there was something underneath going on. You know what I'm saying? There were a lot of weird people. Like when we went to the porta potties, I had no choice. I really had to pee, okay? There were like 10 in a row like that. And then I get out. Jenny is a witness to this.
Yep.
I get out, and this old man that was wandering around like in this like rattered, tattered white like medieval shirt is like wandering there. He sees me leave the porta potty, and he goes right into the one I just left.
Ew.
Hey, Gosh.
Hey, dude, so...
Yes, they were LARPing so hard. But it was just a lot of it was the smelliness of the park and the prices.
Yeah, it stunk.
It stunk, right?
It was pretty bad, dude.
So, Gosh, how much do you think it costs to stay at Sunset Park in one of those tents?
To stay in a freaking tent?
Yes.
28.
28?
Yeah.
Okay, how about $700?
Are you freaking kidding me? What? Are you kidding me, dude?
$6.99
For how long?
for 3 days with no shower, no private toilets,
Ew. And no bed.
and no bed. Yes, so it's called a yurt, and these are the bigger ones, and it's not that big. I'm gonna show you a video of someone on Facebook because all these people they were able to group on Facebook, and
Okay, imagine having like a ton of money and then using it for that.
I know
Isn't it like rich people go to nice places and stuff?
exactly. You could spend a very nice night at the Bellagio or at the Wynn
Yeah. That's where I go and I stay over there.
for $700.
Dude, are you kidding me? That's like ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. So $700, and it got sold out. So this is how they sell it. So this was sold out. All these people bought this. Have you ever, this is the sell right here, wanted to camp at Sunset Park while enjoying 3 full days of the Renaissance Fair?
No.
Here is your chance. We will be offering the general public an opportunity to set up camp in Sunset Park during the fair. We have allocated space just outside the South Gate area adjacent to Area F. Camp spots are very limited and will be available on a first come, first served basis while supplies last.
Okay, so is that per person?
Yes, it's per
Hey, dude.
it's per tent.
What are you doing?
$700 per tent. I think you can fit like 3 people in there.
Oh, great. Just cram yourself into a tent. Should be very comfortable.
Rich people go to nice places all the time, so sometimes they want to try something horrible because they can.
No, I don't want to try something horrible. Well, then just go camping in the woods. You
they
know
have-
what I'm talking about?
Exactly.
You can go camping anywhere. You don't gotta pay a lot of money.
And so this is what happens. You have to vacate the premises by October 9th, 8 a.m. So yesterday by 8 a.m. they had to leave. 100% they had to get the F out of there. Camping spots are non-transferable. Each camping attendee must have their own festival pass. All camping attendees can visit each other's campsites. That's nice.
Oh, great.
There will be on-site security October 6th
Well,
starting.
is there security like all day?
No, it starts at 6 p.m.
So any weirdo could go into your tent
Exactly. We're getting
and like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's not safe.
And then it ends at Monday 8 a.m. But I mean, really, it starts at 6 p.m.
Not
that day.
everybody's got a bodyguard.
First aid station available on site inside fair during the hours. It was really hard to get there too. So if you broke an arm, you got to walk quite a bit. Clark County and staff is not responsible for any materials misplaced, lost, or stolen. It is recommended that you do not bring valuable items. If you bring valuable items, please lock them in your car that you can't get to. Do not leave valuable items in your tent. All campers are expected to behave in a manner that is courteous to other campers. Noise curfew begins at 11:30 p.m. and ends at 7 a.m. Please be advised that the campsite will lock down between the hours of 11:30 and 7 a.m. nightly. So you're locked down.
You're locked down there?
Like you can't leave.
What if there's an emergency?
I don't know. If you need to leave prior to 7 a.m. on Sunday, you need to do so before 11:30. That is weird fine print. Surrendered items are considered forfeit upon entry. No items will be returned regardless of what any staff tells you. Feel free to bring your own food and beverages. No glass containers, weapons, drugs, drug paraphernalia, and no animals.
Wow.
Is it that way at Burning Man? I don't know. It did feel a bit like some hippie thing.
Yeah, no, dude. No thanks.
So these are the reviews that somebody said.
I wouldn't do that for free. let alone all that money.
Each guild, which is a whole group of many people, gets maybe 2 parking passes. That's it. We got hella screwed over this year. No private porta potties and no parking. Just great. Peachy. Yes.
What do you expect, a whole porta potty for yourself?
And 4 cars from our guild had slashed tires the following Monday.
I told you! There are some crazy people there, dude. I wouldn't want to stay there for longer than I got
And
to.
if you have an RV, you can take your RV, which is more comfortable, right? You know how much for your RV to park it there?
How much?
$780.
The heck? Well, that's not historically accurate. They did not have RVs in the olden days. I don't think so.
I don't think so either. So we have this nice gentleman who talks about the tents, and you can see it. Now, all this crap. Okay. Hold on, give me a second. Windows cannot. What? Oh, I was gonna start having a mental breakdown. Okay. So this guy, when you Google, because I kept saying Google Age of Chivalry on Facebook to find our guild, because gosh, you met a lot of interesting people there, right?
Yep, sure did.
So
is it just a Vegas thing, the Age of Chivalry?
Yes, I think they go to one other place. I don't know. It seems to be just a Vegas thing. So there's this guy, and this man, little do I know, this is a celebrity. So we were in the midst of a celebrity who's been
This dude, I don't know who the heck he is.
in Pawn Stars,
Oh.
in Jay Leno's show, a bunch of stuff.
Nobody watches Jay Leno.
So he,
That's like so old.
well, yeah, he has a show called Jay Leno's Garage, and he talks about cars. So this man was there in his garage.
Gosh, looks so cute tonight. Thanks, dude.
That's what he had on in the Renfaire. So this is the guy I'm talking about.
Nice stash.
This is Doc Phineas, and he was there the same days we were there, and we did not meet him.
Well, greetings, one and all, from day 2 of the Renaissance Festival here in fabulous, the Shire of Las Vegas. And I just want you to see our gorgeous encampment here. So I thought we would just allow you to see how magnificently glamorous.
So he has a very
your
favorite word.
encampments are in Las Vegas. We have beachfront property right here. So
It's not a beach.
you're literally
It's
at
a
the edge
stinky
of
lake.
the ducks. Here they all come. Isn't that charming? And then have your fire ceremony here at night. Here he's over here
Ceremony.
protecting all of the booty. But most glamorous, as you would expect from Las Vegas.
Las
just
Vegas.
A completely glamorous way of glamping.
Okay, so you know what glamping is?
So
It's
cheers,
like
I'm
supposed to
going to
be,
just, like-
glamping is like glamorous camping. So that's,
That sounds like something Grinchy would say.
yeah, that's a 0.5. I mean, do you see that very glamorous there by that
No.
lake? That was the
That
smelly
looks
you,
trashy.
you smelled it, right?
Dude, it's terrible. It is the worst, one of the worst things I've ever smelled.
I mean, that's saying a lot. You are around Kryler a lot.
Carla don't smell.
Kryler doesn't smell?
No.
Oh, okay.
He
What about
smells
Jim?
fine.
What about Jim?
Oh, I keep my dog nice and clean.
Now that's a man who takes his facial hair serious. You're in the presence of a celebrity, right, Gosh? You don't know who I am? I was in Leno's garage.
Yeah, exactly. I was a celebrity. Not this mustache, dude.
You check this out, how absolutely tremendous the encampment looks.
He's-
Fabulous
He's
grapes.
he's really selling this. He's saying it's fabulous 4 times. We've got like 5 glamorous glamping. He's
You
really
think we were watching Drag Race?
Who said that?
I did.
Oh yeah.
All sorts of jewelry and gold.
Where's the gold?
All of their
That's not real gold.
accoutrements here.
It's fake
And,
gold.
It is just quite glorious here.
It's
Glorious
trying so
day
hard
in
not to
Las
say
Vegas. Would you say
glamorous.
So, Harry, has it been a good fair for you? Very good. Yes, quite lovely. Here come the ducks again. Come, it's a
Leave
duck
the ducks
raid.
alone.
It's a duck raid. It's a drive-by.
So they had to literally move all that furniture there? What the heck?
He says it's a drive-by shooting of dogs.
The heck?
Why do you think this is so stupid? It's over-advertising everything.
The ducks aren't shooting, dude.
I don't know.
They're just ducking.
Drive-by.
That sounds important.
We should just let you feast your eyes upon how glamorous the scallywags are.
So they had to move all that furniture and all that stuff
Yeah.
just to set it up there for a couple days.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Yeah, this is all that stuff that people bring themselves.
It's called Guyana. Yeah, Ghana's.
Of this
I
That
get it.
means- Wow, you really want that in
No, I
Spanish.
know what it needs.
You don't know
I know
Spanish.
Ghana's.
You know Ghana's?
Yeah. Ghana's.
booty.
Yeah, booty twice.
Good-looking people sacrificing their firstborn children.
What?
It's just absolutely.
Where did that come from?
I don't know about that part, dude.
If
Oh,
they
bed? There's a
don't
whole
do
bed
their
in there?
homework, they end up at
God,
the
what's
gates
this?
sacrificing their firstborn children. It's just absolutely.
Well, we also donate your first.
If they don't do their homework, they end up at the guillotine. It absolutely makes sense.
Hello there, lady.
So they actually took a mattress and a bed there.
Yes.
What the heck?
Yeah, they don't provide the mattress
And they
or the
paid
bed.
to do all that.
Yes.
That's the good
and
part.
they paid $700
And
for
this
that.
poor kid.
Is she a firstborn? We don't know. I think there's a lady actually in the back that says, we're going to have to give your firstborn. I think that lady that had what the F on her face, I think she says that in the background now that I'm hearing it with headphones.
Hello there, lady. Look at you.
If they don't do their homework, they end up at the. It's
Yes,
just
Cam.
absolutely.
Well, we also donate your first.
If
He said, well, we have to donate your firstborn.
they
And then
don't
he
do
just
the-
completely just ignores her and
ignored
says, if they don't do their homework.
their homework, they end up at the guillotine. It absolutely makes sense.
Hello there, lady. Look at you. Look how gorgeous she's looking. You're looking gorgeous today.
Stay away from that child.
Don't you look fabulous?
Another bed.
I think this should be called Glamping 101. You know, really how to glamp. Wouldn't you say so, Harry?
Why is
Could
that
you
old man
live
keep
this
following
way,
him around?
Harry? Could you glamp like this? I think I could possibly glamp like this. Now, maybe this is more to your liking, Harry. Here we have a gorgeous glamping experience. Just everything glamorous and fabulous. You have a tail for every occasion.
Why do they have
Our
tails?
tails are
I mean,
good.
if you're going to camp out, this is the way you have to camp.
You'd think they'd be there for like 2 months.
Will be
Not 3
appointed.
days. The heck?
This is scamming people out of money. $700 for a tent, but you have to bring everything else. And these are the bigger tents.
But why is there so much clothes everywhere? You're not gonna need that much clothes, dude.
I don't know, gosh.
Is that how people would camp in the old days?
I don't think so.
That looks like something in a castle, not in a tent.
So this man actually does live in a castle, because I went down that rabbit hole too of who is this interesting gentleman. And turns out that he was one of the experts in Pawn Stars, and he owns a house full of antiques. And that's where he lives, is in a house full of antiques. So we're going to see if we can find that.
No, thank you.
Here we go.
You know, they say antiques are haunted.
Oh, yeah. Some
Yeah.
are.
No, they are. All of them.
All of them.
All of them.
You think this man is haunted?
I think he's a ghost.
You
I
think
don't even
this
think
guy's
he's
a
real.
ghost?
Yeah. He's got a ghostiness about him.
I mean, I can't argue with that.
Hope he's in the next Pirates of the Caribbean movie. None of them are hunted. I didn't say hunted. I said haunted.
All right, so I did the background music for this because he had like a lot of royalty-free stuff.
Whoa.
That's his house.
That's his house?
Yes. A random picture of him.
What is that face on the bottom?
Okay, so he would put this on TikTok, gosh.
He put that face?
Yeah, like these little gifs in the side, like these little stickers on the video too.
You got this big fancy house and then you got these like silly faces on the bottom.
So these are people who take the Renfaire really seriously that spend the $700 to go there.
I can see that.
What is this?
Why does he look like a mannequin?
I don't know.
I thought that was a mannequin.
Look at the gift choices.
What the heck? I don't even know what I'm watching anymore.
So he's a time traveling, extraordinary gentleman, Las Vegas performer, steampunk master, fashion icon, runway model, exercise guru, Qigong master, yoga teacher.
Wait, runway model? What are you talking about? What runway? Because people will run away when they see you?
I think so. I think that's what he meant.
This dude's totally crazy. Hey, Ella. No, dude.
Oh my gosh. So that was
Yeah, no,
his house.
I don't know, dude. Like, that's a little too much. It's like, how do you even
It's a bit much.
walk around in that house? It's just so filled with crap.
Yeah, and he had like that table like so cramped.
That's just like their decoration. Like, you can't even eat on there. You can't do nothing there because there's so much stuff everywhere. It's not practical, dude.
It's not. So then that was him. So he was in the scallywag section, is what he said, full of tents by the drive-by dunks. But you know, there were other sections. There was actually a Hobbit section. Did
Oh,
you see any
really?
Hobbits?
No.
I'm gonna show you some Hobbits right now.
Wait, hobbits are tiny little dudes.
Well, they weren't that tiny.
Are they the ones
Our
with big
front
feet?
line.
Watch. This is our show. You gotta show the front
is-
line
Wait,
of
they
these
got
people.
big feet?
I don't think. I mean, no.
Yeah, they do. They in the movie they do.
Oh, you're
Oh.
talking about in the movie. So these are the hobbits that were in the Vegas
Our
Renaissance Fair.
front line. So we actually make these
Oh.
hobbit holes. And yes, by the way, I am barefoot.
Ew!
These are our hobbit holes we make, and we have slept in these before. And
Slept in
we got
there?
some of our hobbits.
Dude.
We are live on the Hot Mess Mom page, guys.
So these dudes walk around on the hot freaking dirt with their feet.
I guess so, because they have to do the part.
Are their feet even hairy?
I don't think.
Why
so.
not just get like fake feet and wear those?
I don't know why. That would be the more intelligent way.
Okay, so those idiots there think they're hobbits.
Yes,
The hobbits are tiny little dudes.
exactly. And the part that got me is that they would sleep in that hobbit house.
That looked really cramped. The heck?
I did my homework.
So we've got Pip, Ledger, and Lady Crumbum. We got Fiona
Wait,
Honeythistle in
Crumbum?
the back.
Also, that in the back there is a baseball field. So they're trying to make this look
Oh
like
wow, very accurate.
they're in the Shire, but right there is like a baseball field or a basketball field there. Okay.
Okay.
And Miss Marigold. Say hello. So, we got Samuel the Hobbit sleeping in the back there. We don't want to anger him, so we leave him alone. It's been a hot one. It is around 90,
I
91
told you it was
degrees.
hot.
We've been doing this. I've been doing it for 5 years now.
Oh, are you kidding me? What do you get out of this?
I don't know.
Dude, I don't know what to tell you.
This has just blown my mind that these people were living there.
Wow.
Watch
And for
Jessica
3
join.
days, it's like not even like 2 weeks. It's like 3 days, that's nothing, dude. You doing all this? Bringing all that stuff? Throwing your feet?
Not taking a shower.
Ew.
They can't even wash their feet.
Ew, yuck. Ew, there's not even a bathroom to wash their feet.
They have to share
That's
They have to
gross.
share the same bathroom as a creepy old man.
And they can't even wash their disgusting feet. Because look, my feet don't even get dirty.
Because you
See?
float.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
But the Hobbits have been doing it for 6.
Hobbits have been doing
So
this
what
for
is he
6
if he's
years.
not a hobbit?
He's a hobbit too, but he's only been there for 5 years. The other hobbits have been there for 6 years. Stink must be. we can't see it. We gotta wait a little bit.
Jen's worst nightmare. That is disgusting.
I am never gonna join this, Cam. This is like also my worst nightmare. They're perverting the hobbits.
We require no thick.
Okay, so he wrote this whole poem and he made this whole wooden thing. I had to cut it because it was really
Oh.
long. Yeah.
Just looks like scratchies.
Well, it's a poem.
Thanks, nor laugh at our jokes. Sit deep and be merry. You're among Shire folk. So we take it pretty serious around here. Okay, guys. We're getting ready to go on a walkabout and go see some friends of ours. And see if we can...
I know he's learning to
see
speak. He just said it was hot and the sun is beating down on the ground. And he's walking around barefoot.
The stink must be palatable. Why was the old man creepy? Because he went to the toilet after you? Yes.
Well, that's sussy. That's
There were
disgusting.
10 toilets to choose from.
If I see somebody coming out, I don't want to go in after them because it's going to stink like their butt. You gotta give it a little while.
You need to read that next time it lands on a Rita poem.
Read a poem. No
Yeah.
thanks.
if we can trade some trinkets for some other cool trinkets.
So they're gonna go to the other guilds, like the other people pretending to live in that park.
So,
When trade trinkets. That's the whole point of it.
so not all these. So when did this end? Yeah, when was last day of this?
Sunday.
And we went Friday.
Yeah. We
Oh.
went the first day.
So like, the people, I don't even know what to say. The people we saw, some of them were these weirdos and some of them weren't.
Yes, some people. That's why I felt like at night people were really creepy to me. Like I felt like the vibe was strange. We met a lot of strange hippie people.
Yeah.
A lot of just weirdos. I
Oh,
felt
yeah,
like the energy
definitely.
was weird. And I think it was because a lot of them were camping there. And I think the more normal people that went to just see what was going on, like the visitors had left. So that's why I did research on the tents. Like, why would you stay in these tents?
Yeah, dude.
If you have been there for 5 years, you are no longer pretending. Is that like me? No, it's Sunset
Well,
Park.
now we know why it stunk so bad.
It stunk that bad the first day. Can you imagine?
Oh
the-
my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we've got one more video. So I saw that you met the Wild Collective.
Yeah, I met those dudes there.
Yeah. What did you think of those?
They were interesting for sure.
Okay, so little do you know, you can see Gosh talking to them, roasting them on TikTok. I'm gonna show the video in a bit here too. But one of the guys, after you talked to them, went up to me and said, "Hey, you gotta find us. We're the Wild Collective on Facebook." So that's what I did, and they had a whole promo video with a very extensive backstory to it. Yes. So we gotta. Can you imagine? Festival people. So it's so weird. I just didn't know it was that weird. Really. Did they sell swords? They did sell swords. We couldn't get one, but that was the most normal part of
But
the whole
didn't
thing.
they say no weapons? So what if you buy a sword?
I mean, that's a good point.
You
How
can't
would they
keep it then.
know? Day 3, they literally start lighting garbage on fire.
This girl.
The
Oh.
Wild Collective. Here we go.
Oh, my hat. No.
Okay, so I cut down some of the video and I enhanced it a little bit because this was literally like 3 minutes long. Let me see.
What is this? Schmoopas.
The what?
Semopas. Ondivas.
Oh, they have their own language too.
Oh. Ki semopas. Ki onevstat. Ki telstat. On him veds. Ze wepa vam ti.
Whipa. Gilzi. There you go.
Sounds like you're about to hurl.
Because I probably am. Can't wait to
How
see
did they?
Hammer.
Did you tell them about our TikTok?
I did.
Oh, that's how they found
I
us.
think I did. I said Captain Jenny, and he really went and found you. So this is the kind of music. Oh, so they give a translation. The
The
Forsaken.
forsaken, the unwanted, the damned, a girl with no voice would die. From ash and soot they rise. No longer unseen, a woman reborn, and she their warrior queen. What? Sounds like you're constipated.
So that's that warrior queen. Is she wearing a
Okay.
raccoon on her face or
That looks like a fish.
looks like a fish?
It's like just dead fish. It's
got
on
one-
her head.
One eye here and one like googly eyes.
What is this, dude? What am I watching?
Okay, so why did she touch his nose like that? You see that?
She wanted to feel what was up there. Is this supposed to be a movie or something?
Yes, I fast forwarded some of it because it just, look, it's too much. Very athletic running.
Okay. Weird angle. Oh my god, that's
Look at
so
this guy
bad.
getting his, okay, you gotta see this guy getting his throat
Okay.
slit. I gotta show this whole thing. Getting his throat slit. Here we go. You gotta see this. Gotta watch this again. Look at this.
Why are they like sitting from the bottom of the... What? There was no... There was no blood. Like, that's literally what it was.
Just let her have her nose.
I
cut.
thought there was at least gonna be a little bit of blood.
I know. There was no blood. He just went like this.
It was so bad. It's better than the Ring of Power.
The realism is uncanny.
Please stop falling on that man's leg.
I think that's actually a woman because I think it had a top
Oh.
on. Yeah.
I thought that was a dude.
Let's see. Let's find out. I guess it could.
Alright.
All right. Let's see. What is this? Is
Yeah,
this like a
I
bra?
think that is a woman. Dang, she thick. What?
He really tried to sell it though. Okay, this was another part where nothing
bad.
happened. They didn't make any contact here. Look at that! Nothing happened! I didn't even try. Okay, and this took 50
Okay.
years. They like did her in the throat and they like zoomed out. I had to double the speed on this because it was taking so. Look how long it is. It's twice the speed.
Wow.
So that's what it looked like in the festival, right? It was
Yeah.
like that kind of fortress thing you'd
So
walk
did
by
they
that.
film that all at the park? Hey, Cherry.
I don't think
Hi,
Hammer was there, but
Okay.
I don't have an answer for that.
¿Quién
Is there
habló
something else
contigo?
I can help with?
Shut up.
She was jumping on his back like a rat. Those special effects, though. So yeah,
Yeah, that was terrible.
but they take it very seriously. They're the warriors,
The wild, whatever.
the Wild Collective.
A+ editing for sure.
Yeah, guess who edited that? Me. Because it was literally like 4 minutes long.
Wow.
We would still be watching it. Okay, so let's see. There were just shots of people doing nothing, just looking around like this, like 40-year-olds.
Would you rather watch a full movie from them or Ring of Power?
Definitely watch a movie from these people. I mean, it was entertaining and how bad it was.
It's like they just ran out of the fake blood and they just gave up.
It's true, yeah. Hey, Salami. Hey, Morris. All right, so we're gonna see your interaction with them.
Okay.
How did you like the Wild Collective when you talked to them?
They were a little sussy
They were sussy. Why?
because I didn't say nothing mean,
Yeah,
and then they start trash talking me
Oh,
for no
yeah.
reason.
they shouldn't do that.
Yeah, like I didn't do nothing, dude. I could have said, "Hey, you freaks, what are you doing?" But I didn't. You know.
Good point. All right, so let's see. And you also lost your shoe.
Lost my stinking shoe. I couldn't find it.
We're gonna get to that in a second. Okay, so I'm gonna get to this. The heck? This TikTok is giving me a hard time today. Wasn't it this guy here?
Yeah, it's that one.
Okay.
That's the shoe one.
What's a shoe? The freak? Ah. Here we go.
Not a button.
Okay, so let's see.
That's me.
That's you, Gosh. We're gonna watch you talking to the Wild Collective. We just saw their promo video. All right, so we're gonna zoom in so people can see this more. You can see this better if you want to watch it on repeat. It's on TikTok. All right, let's see. I'm gonna start from the beginning.
Button for eye.
It's not a button.
He said you got a button for an eye.
It's
Well,
clearly
you got
not
a button
buttons.
for a face.
Yes, I am disgraced.
Got
Did I hear that right? You got a what for a face?
a butt.
A butt for a
Yeah.
face. I'm using that.
What you looking at, dude?
Looking at you.
Not so good looking.
I don't know about good.
I think they were trying to intimidate you, Gosh.
You think some dude wearing cheap makeup is gonna intimidate me? And your stupid plastic hammer? I need a break.
Oh, wait till I tell you what happened to the hammer.
Then why you looking, dude?
Yeah, why are you looking? You're unique.
I am.
You're like a 2 pretending to be a 10.
Well, at least I don't gotta wear makeup.
He's a 10, but he's a puppet.
Not a puppy. I'm a person of fabric.
Person of fabric?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, I like how in that moment he snapped out of his medieval thing for like 1 second. He was like, "Oh, but he's a puppet." And then when you say you're a person of fabric, he's like, "A person of fabric, okay."
Yeah, dude.
I think they're just awkward, says Revon. Maybe. I think so.
You would have made a good jester?
You. I like that other guy. He said to Hammer, he was
Yeah,
like,
why are you looking? Exactly.
You were like getting him to your side, I feel.
Of course, that dude was being so sussy. Just looking at me in the face.
Hide my identity. It's made from the foot and ash of the enemies that we've killed.
See, that was in the
I
promo.
thought it was made out of makeup you got at Walmart.
We don't really go to Walmart.
Are you sure? It looks like that's where you got your outfit.
I can't help you with
You're a funny guy.
But then I can't.
bump
I
you
can't
from
say
a 2
anything.
to a 5.
Okay, well, I mean, dude, if I'm the 2, then you're like a negative. What are your names anyway?
I'm disgraced.
Oh, and you?
How about?
Oh, Handler. That's original. You're holding a Handler and your name is Handler.
You got
Anyway,
some jokes there.
I do, dude. I do. I'm funny. I'm hilarious, actually.
You're also flammable.
Flammable, so are you.
I mean, that's a good point.
Flammable?
Exactly.
I mean, everybody is, dude. Yeah.
What is your name?
Oh, I'm Gosh.
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 Yeah. I'll see you dudes later.
No problem.
All right, guys.
How's it going?
Got a button for eye.
It's not
Gosh wasn't intimidated at all.
No, of course not. Saying I'm flammable. Well, if I throw some fire on you, so are you gonna be, dude?
That's
So,
a solid point.
What you talking about?
Just
Damn,
like
I got roasted by POF? Heck yeah, dude. What you get for messing with me?
I think they did. I think they had like a moment of where they were taking it kind of seriously.
Of course they were.
I think they were trying to pretend like, oh, it's a joke a little bit later, but I think for a second they kind of took him like personally for like, a couple seconds.
They started it. Hey, you know, it could have been civil on the very civil man. But they started it.
They did. They did. They came up to you and talked.
Exactly.
They
No,
tried
he
to-
said I had buttons to their eyes.
Yeah, and they, because we were walking by their fort thing, that's why they started the conversation.
Yeah, and then that one dude like talking with his hand, like, what is he doing?
Oh yeah, the other guy.
Yeah.
So the mic didn't work in that part, but what did you tell him? He said that, oh, this is my hand.
He said that was Jill.
And this is Jill.
And then
what
I
did
said,
you
is
say?
that your girlfriend?
He had nothing to say.
Oh, dang.
I bet you it was his girlfriend.
Yeah, dude. Hi, baby. Oh, baby, what are you
They
doing
started
here?
and Gosh
Hey, kitty.
finished it. The hammer line was really
I
funny.
want to kiss your mouth.
See, Paul says your
Thank
hammer
you.
line was funny. How long were you guys there for? We were there for about 6 hours, I think.
No, we were only there for 3 hours.
No. Felt like an
Wow.
eternity. No,
we got there at 6 and we left like at 9 something.
No. We left like at 10.
No.
Because we got lost, bruh.
No. We were only there for 3 hours.
Dude.
I know because I noticed.
Dude,
Wow.
it felt like we were there.
It felt like 8 hours. It felt like longer than Disneyland.
It did.
Oh, yeah, dude.
It did feel longer than Disney. I felt like we were there for 5 years.
It did. Like, time
I
would
thought
not
at
move.
least 6. I thought at
Wow.
least 6. I can't believe all that happened in 3 hours.
That's
You lost your
crazy.
shoe, and also you lost your shoe.
Yeah, so I went to the bathroom.
Mm-hmm. With the creepy porta potty.
I come out. I had my shoes on.
Yeah.
And then, on the walk-in, or floating whatever, and then, I'm like, I feel weird. So I look down, look at my foot, and there's no shoe. Yeah, and I'm like, oh great, my shoe is lost.
And that's what you do every time we go out. You always lose the shoe.
I know that I always find it, but this time I didn't.
Yeah.
And I was like, great, now I'm not gonna have the shoe, and it's gone forever.
And we were just wandering around because it's actually that park is huge, as you can see.
And those shoes are expensive.
They are expensive.
They're very valuable, costing a lot of money.
Gosh dropped tissue in the porta potty. Was it like torture? A bit. Time stood still. He set himself up with the hand remark. That was too personal. His girlfriend Jill and her 5 daughters. Jeez, Karen.
Dude.
You keep losing your shoe everywhere. You were trying to get barefoot and join the Hobbits.
No.
I think they
No,
made a
no
plot
way.
to lose your shoe. Well, that story has an interesting turn, right? So let's see. I'm gonna show a bit of the shoe saga while we were searching for. I don't know if we can play this.
You lost your shoe?
Yeah, my shoe's gone.
Oh no. Gone forever.
So we were searching around. We couldn't find it. And then later, right after we talked to the Wild Collective, we come across this jester.
Yeah, so I see this dude just dancing behind me, and I'm like, what are you doing,
He's
dude?
like jingling. I don't know, just being weird.
He just looked like he wanted somebody to talk to him.
Yeah. He looked lonely.
Yeah.
All right.
What are you?
Oh, jeez.
Dude.
Great and powerful Bobo.
His name is Bobo.
Bobo.
That's a fitting name, I think. Oh, nice. Can you twerk?
Okay, why'd you ask him twerking? Like, he just
Because he
went-
was shaking his butt. So I'm like, okay, well then go through the full thing, dude.
I mean, you could have shown him how to twerk.
Yeah, right. But I didn't want to think I was coming on to him or nothing.
I mean, you can show it right now. How would you have twerked? So ready.
Like this.
Bow chicka wow, baka chicka baka
Wait,
chow.
let me get a good.
Bow chicka wow, baka chicka chicka wow,
Yeah.
baka chicka chicka wow, baka chicka chicka wow, wow, wow.
Stop. That's terrible.
Hey, I'm providing music. You would have just been in the silence. He was doing the Dahmer dance.
I would, but I have too much stuff in my.
So you asked, can you twerk? And he said, I would, but he's got too much stuff in his pockets.
Yeah, then he like takes a couple
I
things
would,
out of
but
his
I have
pocket.
too much stuff in my pockets. It ends up hurting.
Hey, wait, can I see what you got there? Dude, that's my shoe! That is literally my
It
shoe!
was over here along the wall.
Oh my
It- it-
gosh!
it- it-
That is crazy!
I wondered how someone would lose an entire shoe.
Oh, I know, I've been looking for it, dude!
Magic!
Right, dude, thanks, dude. Thanks, dude, and I'm glad I talked to you. I knew you looked sussy.
Yeah, so the dude's like,
Where are
oh, I got too many things in the pocket, and then I seen that freaking shoe, and I'm like, am I seeing this right? And I'm like, hey dude, give me that stinking shoe. You know what I mean? Like, he just sees a shoe on the floor, he's like, I'm just gonna keep this.
I know, he just took it. I think he was trying to help. He said later he was trying to return
Trying
the
to
rock.
help would have been putting it in the lost and found.
He said that he was going to do that.
Well, he didn't. Well, it's taking so long, dude. He just wanted a nice shoe.
Okay, and I have another question. Are we sure that guy wasn't Weird Al?
Why?
Didn't he look like Weird Al?
No, he didn't. He had a full
Look
beard.
at him. Doesn't like when Weird Al has a
He
beard?
was definitely weird.
Look,
No.
he's got like the same crazy look.
Close enough. I'm
Are you sure he's not
powerful
related?
Bobo.
Bobo.
Okay, so Bobo is like a word in Spanish too.
Oh, yeah?
It means like dumb guy.
I knew that was a fitting name.
That's a fitting name, I think. Oh, nice. Can you twerk?
I see, like when he looks at the camera.
I would, but I have too much stuff in my pockets.
There. Doesn't he look like Weird Al?
I can barely even see his face.
How can you barely see it?
Hurting.
Hey, wait, can I see what you got there? Dude, there's my shoe. Oh. That is literally my
It was
shoe.
over here along the wall.
Oh my god.
Yeah, look, he's like, oh yeah, I stole your shoe.
He's so proud.
Oh, I know. I've been looking for it, dude. Magic.
That was the most useful person, even though it was weird.
Yeah, well, that was magic.
You think that looks like Weird Al? Yes. He was going to sell it on Pawn Stars.
Yeah, he could. Yeah, he was going to sell it because he knew it was worth a lot.
Nerd voice, I'll return your shoe if you answer these riddles.
Surprised he didn't do something like that.
That's what I kind of thought it was going. I thought it was turning into like a golem, what's in your pockets kind of thing.
Oh,
What's in your pockets, precious?
it's not that.
What's he gonna do with one shoe?
He's gonna sell it. Those shoes are very expensive. Okay? Do you know that? Do you know how much I spent on those shoes? I'm not gonna tell you.
But then why even ask the question?
And you'll know.
And of course, the camel. How did you like
yeah.
riding the camel?
Camel was very cute. I mean, I was a little uncomfortable up there, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Kind of
that's cool.
crushing, like, you know what's. Looking, I'm crushed up there.
Yeah, you're.
There were like giant dragonflies.
Oh, there
flying.
were. Is that why you were like so
Yes,
weird?
and I'm like, and they were like flying really low.
Really?
Oh. And I was like, those better not fly in my face. I'm gonna jump off the camel.
I didn't
Oh my
see
God.
the dragonflies.
There were like 3 of them.
Cause you gotta see that I was like this, filming you like that, like trying to get you.
Yeah.
So I didn't notice if there were bugs, but I did see you kind of weird. I just thought you felt like you were gonna fall off the camel.
Well, I thought I was gonna fall off.
Rest in peace, Gosh's jewels. They put you on the same one. Yeah, I'm right behind. You see me later.
What do you think about it, Gosh?
I think it's cool, dude. I'm a little scared, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I was
it's
actually
cool.
kind of scared that the candle was gonna start pooping.
Oh, you couldn't handle more poop?
Oh, I was
smell?
gonna be embarrassed because I don't want to be on a poopy candle.
Yeah. Did that ever happen to you, like on a poopy horse or something?
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Don't you remember once when we were at this like
How do you like riding on Diamond?
She's very cool. She's very
The
hot.
camel's name was Diamond. Yeah.
we were on this like we were at this fair and we like rode these elephants
Yeah, and one.
and then yours started pooping.
Was it an elephant or was it a pony? I felt like it was a pony.
It was actually an elephant.
Really? How
It
old were
started
we?
pooping. I was probably really little.
I
must have been, like,
remember.
3.
I remember that. I was really little with
And
the
I went
elephant.
with Cuz. Cuz was really
Oh.
little.
Yeah. he
And
was
you
a
were
big
on one
thing.
in front of us.
And it
And then
pooped.
it started pooping and I remember I was laughing. Yeah, see, I didn't want that to happen to me.
That's why I started laughing when I found out that elephants could die of a broken heart. 'Cause it pooped on me. Yeah, I
Wow.
remember that I rode one, but I don't remember like the specifics.
Had elephant rides? Elephant poop.
Okay.
Hi.
Yes, she's very tall.
Uh-huh.
You said she's
It's a
very
little
high.
stinky,
I had to
but I
correct
got
that.
used to it already.
Yeah. We should add a camel
High
to
is
the
the
show.
same thing.
Wait, you don't know how to get a camel?
High is not the same as tall, gosh.
Yes, it
You
is.
should know.
If we were up high.
People are gonna think that the camel was smoking weed.
No, idiot.
The camel was high.
No, idiot.
You gotta get your adjectives right.
You need to get your butt right.
Online.
Online?
So you ask, how do you get a camel? He says online.
Oh, yeah, I think Amazon has a couple of them.
What? Man, that's crazy.
She was actually born in Missouri.
What?
Gosh,
Do so.
how do you like riding on Diamond?
Okay, I'm
Very
trying to
cool.
find the one where I'm in it. So people can see that I rode this
It's a
camel.
little stinky here.
The stinky, there we go.
You're stinking like poo-poo there.
Stinks real bad. Ooh.
Aww. She was very soft.
Yeah, she's cute.
Look at that.
They said she'll bite your fingers too. So you risked your hand there.
Oh man, she's got a big head.
Because I'm too quick.
Oh, yeah.
She can't get me.
Tell me, what other features do you see?
She got a little move.
Does she have a big beard?
Yeah. Huh. It's a little stinky.
I like that you immediately started talking about the stink.
It was pretty bad.
It was pretty bad.
You ready to ride a camel?
Where's us?
You ready to ride
On
a
the
camel?
camels, there's
Yeah,
all behind it.
I was gonna ask the way than there.
And you only have 4.
Ain't all the You ready to ride a camel?
Yeah, I wanted to. I was gonna ask if I could.
You been on a camel before?
Nope.
Not one bit?
No, never.
You gotta try it out. This is diamond right here.
Yeah, I
Didn't we ride a camel once in Miami?
We did ride a camel once in Miami. I
Oh.
felt like it was more uncomfortable in this one. This camel was, I think, more chill for real. Oh, I think we're in the cover photo? I don't know. I wasn't one of them. If you go, to Jenny's TikTok, you can see all of us on the same camel, like cramped on there, but it worked out. And you looking uncomfy.
I got crushed.
I miss petting zoos. Camels in Miami. Yeah, there was one in
at the zoo.
Yeah, the Miami Zoo.
You just played one you were on. You waved to. Huh? What are you talking about, dude?
I was saying, Jen wanted to know where to get one.
Well, I asked where you get it.
You waved to the camera? Oh, I didn't see it. It was the first one. Ah, okay. I didn't know. Yeah, the cat's being weird. He's on the counter and stuff. All right, gosh. So how do you rate your experience at the Renfaire?
I think 22.
For any two? What is that, like in normal numbers?
That is normal numbers. What are you talking about?
Okay, let me see if I find any other things that I took screenshots of like weird crap.
Yeah, so...
Oh, did you see that my computer the other day was kangaroos, like the automatic...
Nice. Oh, wow, really?
The automatic
kangaroos.
Screensaver was kangaroos.
I saw it then at the zoo.
Oh, that's what I was going to tell you about Hammer. He actually got his hammer stolen.
Really?
He did, yeah.
Oh, that's what he gets.
And they shared it in the Wild Collective. They said, "Hey, fair friends, someone stole our swords." So the warriors
I told you there are people going to be stealing stuff. Because there's no security.
There was, yeah, the security was pretty lax. Keep an eye out for them, pretty please. Owl and Rima won't be as effective in war without them. Hey, friends, we were too trusting, and all our swords were just stolen.
Idiots.
Please, 3 please. Keep an eye out for them. They were in a tan military gun bag for easy transport. So all of their swords got stolen at the Renfaire.
Wow.
What's his name now?
Do you have any advice for first-time Renfaire goers, gosh? Sure, you know. I'd say just, wear a nice outfit, and then, just get through the weird looks. Because you're going to see a lot of weird people there. You know what I'm talking about.
And do you want to read one more thing about our friends from the collective? This is their official bio.
The wild come from many places. Our backgrounds range from poor farmers to exiled royalty. Some fight for wealth, others for glory, and a few simply love the fury of battle. Oftentimes we are asked, what are you? Well, the short answer has always been, we are the wild. But we are more. We are a collection of lost souls. We follow one rule, the Dark Queen Takisi's word.
Takisi's.
We are neither.
Taquitos.
We are neither good nor are we evil. We fight with passion and rage, but follow her word without hesitation. We've been on both sides of the battlefield and have shown both sides that we are worth the coin they pay. We are mercenaries, gathered by the 4 winds and grouped together to form a power. 4 winds? Unmatched by any.
4 winds was a smell.
And you shall be cut down.
They lost their
Sounds
sword.
like a lot of talk. You know what I'm talking about. And you can't even protect your own swords, idiots.
And this was hammer that got, wasn't it this one?
I think so.
It got stolen.
Now those are real Lord of the Rings fans. Just take notes.
Jeez. I don't know if I want to be a real Lord of the Rings fan now.
Yeah, I don't know.
The furry of battle. Yes, we did see furries there. Not just the tails. We saw one, if you keep an eye on Jenny's TikTok, we're going to post one that was like a half furry. Mm-hmm. And we met mermaids too.
Oh yeah, the mermaids.
What did you think?
What
did you think of the mermaids, gosh?
That they're pretty thick. What?
They were pretty thick?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a compliment.
It's a compliment, okay. Yeah.
It's like, dang, she's thick.
Yeah, the mermaids were thick.
Yeah. What are you thinking?
I mean, I thought the tail thing was very interesting. Like, they acted like the tail, like it was connected to them. I know we talked about otherkin on one of the first podcasts. Otherkin, it's people that think that they are another creature, like an animal or a mermaid or something. That people really believe that their souls are mermaids, and these people kind of looked like otherkin. It's funny because we actually did cover that on the podcast, like podcast 2 or something.
Okay.
So, yeah, one of them said, if you touch my tail, it's ticklish or something.
Oh yeah, that was a little awkward. I'm not gonna
That was
lie.
weird. Like, she made you touch it, and then she, like, fake laughed.
Yeah, it's like calling out to somebody, hey, you want to tickle my feet?
Yeah, it was
Hey,
strange.
tickle my feet. That's how that was.
Yes, at the same Renfaire.
Hey, baby boy.
I know someone that thinks they are really. Oh no, salami. That really thinks they are a mermaid. She made him touch it. Yes.
She almost literally grabbed my hand.
She was like, touch it. Just see how it feels. Want to see how it feels? Touch it. Touch it. I'm like, okay. And then the other girl says, oh yeah, that's what I do when I keep her busy so I can do other things to her.
And why was that? Well, I guess we'll talk about it more when we post a video.
Yeah. We're just building up the hype.
Yeah, that one girl kept talking to her.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
there was another girl next to her that was not a mermaid that kept talking for the mermaid.
yeah. It was
Okay,
kinda
so
weird.
what do you think she was like trying to keep her busy to do? Like, what was she doing?
No idea.
I just was kind of like, my face must have been like while we were walking by because I don't know. And then you told one of the last mermaids, the one you were hitting on,
Yeah.
that, you know, I'm pretending to be a pirate. I'm not really a pirate. And she didn't take that very well.
Yeah, she was like, you can't think to be a pirate. If not, I'm gonna steal your stuff or something.
Yeah, and she said that I'm a mermaid and
She was like a pirate mermaid or something.
Yeah.
I mean, she looked the coolest to me.
she looked the goodest.
Yeah, the goodest.
Yeah. I mean, in the collection of mermaids that were
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, we have mermaid footage.
We do have it. It's just not uploaded yet, but it'll be uploaded. Was it like the
What
first?
a weird thing to say.
Was it like the first 3 seasons of Game of Thrones? No dragons? Yeah, we didn't see any
No
dragons.
Well, they thought that a car was a dragon.
Oh yeah, that's right. Every
there
time,
was like a little car, and then they were like, dragon!
yeah, every time the golf cart would pass
and I'm like,
by,
dragon? And I looked back, it's a stinking car.
yeah, they would tell you like to move, and they would
How
call
is that a dragon?
I don't know, dragging these nuts.
Nice.
She threatened to steal your stuff. Sus. She may have the swords. Maybe.
She just wanted to reach in the talkie.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, she said, I'll pickpocket you.
Oh. Yeah, and then we talked to the fairies that were blowing bubbles.
And there was like a
And
goat
Satan.
head. Yeah, a goat head thing.
It was like a goat thing.
It's weird.
It was weird. There's way more that you guys haven't seen, but we will be posting it on her TikTok. And Gosh will be there to experience most of it. Oh my gosh, I can only imagine. It was weird. That was like probably one of the weirdest
Hi,
parts.
Leslie.
Was
Hey,
the delusion. It was so delusional to me.
Yeah, and if you're paying all that money to stay in a camp and take all that furniture and then they're only 3 days.
Yeah, because there were like different sections. There was like the pirate section. Oh, and then I didn't show this for the podcast because it's like really hard to upload stuff and figure it out. But and Facebook is a nightmare to get crap off. The link to share that link is a nightmare. Like to get it off of Facebook. But anyway, one of the things was there was like a section, you know, one of those stocks. Like they had the stocks where they would put like prisoners and they lock you in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was actually a girl offering to flog people.
Wait, what?
Yeah, like
Flog?
to whip them. Like there was a woman whipping there.
I'm pretty sure it's not something you can do in public.
Well, that's what they were doing in public in daylight because Doc Phineas was talking about it in another video.
Very sussy indeed.
Dora would have been amazing. I just would fit in. No, I would not fit in. I was just like, what the heck? Did you have fun?
Oh, sure, I guess. I mean, I still like Disneyland best. 'Cause,
Yeah.
You know, I get to see cool characters. Even the last time I didn't see any characters, and I was really hot. So hopefully I can go back when it's not that hot and there's no characters.
Yeah. And I don't know how YouTube is about like the whole whipping thing, but that did happen. That was a feature. And we did walk by it. So they had like that section of like pirates or whatever. And then they had the enchanted forest, which were the mermaids. And then they had the wildling section. Like there were also the hobbit section. There's so many of these sections of these weird people like camping out and living there for 3 days with no shower. It was
and
weird.
dirty feet on
And
hot
dirty
ground.
feet, yeah. The guy who ran into the porta potty he probably did. Yeah, there's like a lot of weird old men. I would go, if I go again, I wouldn't stay at night. Like I felt the night vibes were very weird. We got lost. We couldn't find the car. Couldn't find our way out of there. It was kind of a nightmare.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was the experience.
Yeah.
That was the experience.
Well, anyway,
Right.
here's a great recap and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see you guys later.
Bye, gosh. Wow.
That was completely in sync.
That was very insane.
See you later, dude. Just gotta. Yeah, me. Yeah, just. Oh. Wait, my hat fell.
Put him back on the wheel.
My hat.
Oh, your hat.
Yeah.
Good thing I didn't have to get up today from the spot. We moved the table a little bit further, so I think if I have to get out, it's gonna be easier. But yeah.
Bye, dudes.
Bye, gosh. See you, girly, says Leslie.
Shut up.
Mr. Kincaid's asking for Dorgle on the wheel. That timing was.
Missed him.
Well, that was the experience. Stay tuned to her TikTok to see the rest of the interesting people we met. Also,
Yep.
we're gonna be doing more Halloween stuff here in California. That was in Vegas, that Renfaire. But we're gonna try to enjoy the spooky season. And remember, you gotta embrace the spookiness.
Yep. Embrace Embrace the gas station coffee.
Oh, I thought it was yeah. So, what do you want to do? You want to go to Knott's Berry Farm?
Yeah, and I want to go to Universal too.
Universal. Yeah, hopefully we can do it within these weeks and we can vlog about it and then we'll talk crap about it here.
Yeah.
This is like the Cheesemate corner.
Yeah, Disneyland won't be the same without Bruno.
Oh yeah, because Bruno's only in that Oogie Boogie thing. Ronnie says you are so beautiful.
Thanks.
Great product placement there, Jen.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Accelerator is that a right, Paul? Hold on, like the chat.
I know,
cuts.
I don't know why the chat's weird today.
The chat is weird.
You're not hot with that?
Today. I'm a little hot, but you know what? I gotta actually stream on my stream on Twitch right after this. So go to my stream, J_Liz on Twitch, and I'll be singing there and taking requests and taking, doing the spooky songs and all that stuff. And you can check out like the list and the song list, and I'm gonna be taking the requests and talking more crap about the Renaissance Fair that I didn't remember to say here. So stay tuned.
And she's gonna read my fan fiction.
Oh no, I'm not gonna read that again. We'll do the fan fiction again here.
Yeah, I'll continue it.
To be continued. All right, guys. Thank you for hanging out.
Thank you, guys.
See you next time.
Remember to follow us on
Instagram.
Twitch.
Yeah,
Yep.
Twitch.
Instagram.
You're Captain Jen.
Captain Jen _ same as YouTube.
Same as her Instagram. My Instagram is JLizSings, so JLISSINGS. On Instagram. No extra S at the end. Because
Yeah.
one person
Yep.
one time pretended to be me and acted like I had a prawn page. And that was very disturbing, but Instagram took it down. So I'm just one S at the end. JLizSings. You can check me out there.
You enjoy it, but want to act like she hates it.
All right, yes, Shane will be there, and Timothy and all those people that you know and love. Shane's got to post again. He's been slacking because I took him to Vegas, and we didn't have time to do anything with Shane. I actually drove him, and I'm surprised that he got spared from like the cat vomit and the cat diarrhea.
Oh my god.
Because if I would have put Shane
Thank
in the
God
back,
you had him in the front.
yeah, if Shane would have been in the back with your pack and stuff with the cats, he would have had diarrhea on him. So he got spared that. Bye, Austin. All right, so I'm going to go live right now on
Bye.
Twitch. I'll see you in a bit. Bye.
Bye, everybody.